or even just half decent, or wants to learn, right? And you would like to help me out, I would greatly appreciate it. All I need literally is like someone that can just slap some audio and images together. That's about it. But that's another thing. Like, it's just getting on top of everything, you know. At one point I would like to be able to have enough of an income coming in that I could hire 2 or 3 editors. That way I've got stuff all set up in such a way that I don't need to do editing for videos. I like editing photos. I don't like editing videos. I find it just tedious and boring. And I think that's one of the main things holding me back. Streaming is no big deal because I just sit here and I talk and you guys are like, hey, and I'm like, hey, and that's pretty much how that goes. But sitting down and setting the time aside to actually edit videos is my issue. Scheduling them, no problem. I can do that, right? Even though that's technically more tedious than editing videos. But I feel like a lot of people know how it goes with you don't like hearing your own voice constantly, especially through a recording. So I personally don't like it's not that I have an issue with my voice. I kind of rather enjoy my voice to a degree, but I don't like hearing it when it's editing stuff. If it's a video that's already done, I'm fine. But if I'm editing it, I'm like, nah, I don't like that one bit. So if anyone is willing to lend a hand with that, that would be greatly appreciated. But I don't expect it, especially considering I'm not really able to pay for that help. So it's more of a, hey, you want to help out the trash? Go for it. But I want to toss that offer out there for anyone that might be interested in lending that hand, you know? But it is what it is. Now, I'm sorry I'm starting stream late tonight. I've been having a few computer issues. I've been out all day. When I got on my computer, I was like, uh-oh, what is happening? So a few of my things are not working correctly, but I kind of managed to get it to work. So I'm hoping for the best on that. Really hoping for the best on that. Because if it don't work, then I'm gonna cry. Because like the one phone that I'm using, it's having issues keeping up with stuff, and for some reason Touch Portal is not working one bit whatsoever anymore, and I'm like, ah, God. But Leorin board apparently is changing, because there's already Leorin board 2, but I guess they're rebranding it to something called Sammy, because I guess Leorin, the person that made Leorin board, I guess is kind of a dick. That's what I've gathered from the posts that I've seen, so maybe I'll end up swapping over to Sammy, and maybe that'll have all the integration I need. The only downside is I have to use my phone for that, and I use my phone for a lot of other things at the same time. Touch Portal isn't working at all, so it's like, okay, well, if I need to swap everything over to Leorin board, I'm down for it, right? But it's kind of like I'm getting pushed to that point where I'm like, I need a stream deck, you know, like an actual stream deck, not like these free versions. But we're hoping that Sammy is something that'll work, so I might look into that in the next week or two. I have a lot of stuff to do this coming week. I have a bunch of like photos I have to edit for a few girls that do, shall we say, adult content. I've got to help work on some cars that need to get done, and I've got to schedule and upload some more TikToks. I got to, after stream tonight, I've got to upload my IRL TikToks that I filmed today. Like, there's a lot going on. So tonight, I figured rather than trying to record a bunch of TikToks for my VTuber account, let's just record some horror stuff, and we can set just about 3 hours worth of time to getting quite a few of those done, because it shouldn't take longer than like a few minutes for each one, you know? And so long as I try and keep the stories, well, I guess in theory, if it's under 10 minutes, then it's fine, and it will always be under 10 minutes for those, because I don't feel like reading for 20 plus minutes on one story. So, because TikTok allows you to upload things that are under 10 minutes now, so I might need to re-edit and upload some of the other stories that I made for my horror floor account, but that's just an idea for later. After stream tonight, I'll probably sit down and edit a bunch of these. That way I've got them to be able to post on my phone. I've also got to filter through a lot of the stuff that's saved on my phone and delete it, because after you post a TikTok, it saves it to your phone. And I would like to upload a lot of my TikToks from my actual TikTok onto my Instagram, but it might just be easier to do that from my computer rather than try to do it through my phone. So it's just a lot of back and forth and scheduling, and I need to get all that prep done. And I do need people to lend me a hand with that. Now, Banana and Cam were both lending a hand with content-related stuff before. If I could get more people to lend a hand, that would be greatly appreciated. Hey, what's up, BB? But yeah, so I'm gonna need a few more helping hands to help me keep on track of things, because I know Cam has their own life to worry about, and Banana also does his own streaming and everything. Oh, Banana BB, look, you using the heart emote. Guess what's gonna be changing in a few days? It might be a little bit more than a few days, but guess what's gonna be changing soon? We're gonna have a new version of that. Also, I've kind of decided to like not use the manga shader model. I like it, but at the same time, it's just, it doesn't translate overly well, and it's not the way I want it to look. So I'm a little sad about that, but it is what it is. And if you guys would like to hear some relatively shitty news, I'm about to lay it on you. So remember how I was pretty stoked that I'd ordered a few knives on AliExpress? Yeah. Well, when I ordered them, it said that they were knives. And now, after I've rechecked it, because I got a notification saying title of product bought was changed, I was like, oh, okay, what did it change it to? Because, you know, random notification. You guys know how I am. I don't like having notifications. They changed it to saying it's a sticker. So I've spent $5 on 2 stickers. I was like, bro, I was expecting really shitty cheap knives. I wasn't expecting to get fucking stickers. Are you serious? And you can't even dispute it. And it's like, bruh. What the fuck? So now I've wasted $5 on 2 stickers I'm not going to use for anything. So I'm a little upsetty spaghetti about that, because I was pretty stoked to get myself a Karambit, because it was like, hey, normally $25, super deal. It's on for $1. And I was like, yo, limited time. And I was like, all right, bet, I'm gonna get it. And then they changed it to just being a sticker. I'm like, are you fucking serious? Really? After it's already shipped, so I can't even cancel the order? Are you fucking serious? Yep, this is my life. So, what a waste of money. Yay. Because I wasn't gonna actually use it or anything for, you know, camping. But whatever. It's a little shitty. I ain't gonna lie, it's pretty shitty. Kind of annoyed at that, but it is what it is. So, oh well. But yeah, so if anyone in chat wants to end up lending a hand with any form of editing or helping me stay on task with things, it would be greatly appreciated. I know that Banana and Cam already do their best, but I might need a little bit more help, seeing as they're just 2 people and they have their own stuff going on as well. So the more people that are able to lend a hand, the better, you know? But yeah, so that's kind of what we doing right now. Your boy is sitting here going, how can I stay on top of things? How can I make more content? And what is the best route of action to go to be the most productive person I can be without losing quality of content? Because quantity is very important, but the quality is as well. Furia, hello. Welcome. Hi, parent. Nani the fuck? Parent. What the fuck? The fuck you mean, parent? What the shit? Bruh. I'm a little concerned. I'm not gonna lie. Also, I am now out of energy drinks. I have drank 3 cases in under 2 weeks. Mind you, I wasn't the only one drinking them, but still, 3 cases in under 2 weeks. I'm a little upsetty spaghetti. But my little brother, he knocked on my door just as I was about to start streaming a bit ago, and he was like, hey. I was like, what's up? He's like, you want some Coke? And I was like, sure, I would love some Coca-Cola. So he gave me a McDonald's Coca-Cola. YouTube, look. Twitch is saying hello. Say hi back. Be friendly. Also, that does kind of bring up a point, though. You're dead or deadbeat now. I have a Swedish fish drink. Nani? The fuck? To my Twitch friends, if you guys wouldn't mind, I do plan on transitioning to being YouTube full-time. So if you guys are okay with it, moving over to YouTube might be a little bit gooder. Just saying. I just gotta figure out how to properly run it, but like, YouTube is gonna be my main platform. It's already where I like save my VOD archive. Even on the main channel, there is a VOD archive channel, but like my main channel has it. It's also where I post all like my shorts, like my TikToks and stuff. It's where I do my streams, and I'm gonna be uploading some videos. I've had some ideas for like videos to post on my main channel, and it should just take me a bit of time in my spare time. I can't really do it while streaming, but it'll be like very basic stuff like how-tos, but some simple ones, you know, things that doesn't take me much effort, and they're things that not everyone seems to know. And I figure, why not do something basic with that, right? Like, sure, it might be something stupid like how to install certain widgets on whatever, right? Or how to install certain things in OBS, or how to add stuff to Google Chrome, right? Like, it's gonna be basic stuff, but it might be helpful to somebody. You know, I don't need to do all the fancy stuff. I can do fancy stuff, but I want to have basic stuff on there as well. That way I can do easy videos. Father auto to dad or deadbeat. Why? Nani the fuck? Was it supposed to say dad or daddy? I'm very concerned. Alright. But yes, that is the thing that I want to do. Is I want to try and make YouTube my main platform. So if my people from Twitch don't mind swapping on over there, I won't complain. I need to set up a few bot things that have proper commands, because obviously there's no channel points over there. Obviously there's no like cute command, gamer command. Speaking of which, there they are. But like, I don't know, there's a lot of things I want to do. You're a parent now? I know, I refuse. I am not a parent. But yeah, if you guys want to start moving over to that, that's going to be my main platform relatively soon, just saying. So, oh, and the Pokemon game will probably disappear too, but that'll disappear once I'm done using Leorin board as well, so kind of makes sense. You have a Taurus already. Oh, look at that BB. You already got one. But yeah, so I've been having a lot of issues. I got to get some shit sorted out with this PC. I'm still waiting to hear back from Theo, because I know that he's got a lot going on in life right now, so obviously I'm not going to bother him about like, hey, when you gonna send that PC stuff you were saying, because obviously that'd be a dick move. And my mans has a lot going on. I don't want to be a nuisance to him, right? Like, I genuinely care about that guy, and he's gone so far out of his way to help me already. I don't want to be a nuisance, you know? A million more homeless mice? Nani the fuck? What the fuck does that have to do with anything? Yeah. So those are a few things I wanted to get out of the way. Being upsetty spaghetti because they changed the things I ordered to stickers. Needing a bit more help with staying on track with things, and how I'm planning to do some content for this evening, right? Because I'm pretty well ahead when it comes to like VTuber uploads for TikTok. So, oh yeah, how did that birthday stream end? I think we played Digimon. I'm pretty sure we played Digimon at the end of that. We never hit the 450 goal, but it is what it is. And yeah, now we've got a new goal that's down there. That is going to be my first tattoo. However, I also need to figure out rent as well, because we got a lot of bills coming up, so I might need to swap that to rent and then new tattoo. I should probably do that, actually. I should probably do that right now while I'm thinking of it. As much as I want the new tattoo, rent is a little bit more important. So let's go stream elements. Go to dashboard. I am now in 2 places at once. Nice. Out here boosting my numbers. Alright, let's adjust this. Tip goal settings to bills. And that is... give me a sec, I gotta do the Google conversion. Oh wait, I already know it's 500, duh. 500, save, go there, activity feed, widget, dad, goals, alright, tip goal progress, copy paste that, go to Discord and send it to myself if I can find Discord. New tattoo goal Progress. And then bop, 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 bop. There we go. And now I'll just set this to 0. Okay. And now we should be good. It's me, BB. Hello, BB. And now join when you move completely over to YouTube. Well, see, the thing is, I don't plan on leaving Twitch entirely until I need to, right? I just want to try and gain more of a following on YouTube and start growing more on YouTube and doing more on YouTube. So if you guys are following me on YouTube, if you want to hit that little notification bell, you know, that might be helpful. You guys also know I have a bunch of different YouTube channels. So if you guys are interested in all my other content, checking those out is appreciated. ! Links if you would like to find my website and follow me across everything. It is incredibly helpful. But yeah, so tonight we are going to be reading off some scary stories. And the ones that I have got for us tonight is, one is Something Outside Our Car. Another one is Something Under My Tree Stand. Michigan Cemetery. And then I've got 5 other ones. And one of them is actually submitted by the person that did my original, like my OC, like a ref sheet. She's the one that submitted it. So I might narrate that one. Who knows? There's no image to it though. So yeah, we're gonna be doing spooky, scary stories tonight because I want to try and get like a bunch of this done. If you guys do have any creepy green texts that you want read, make sure that you post those in the Discord. There is actually a channel for it, I believe. Allow me to check real quick. Yes, Showcase Creepy Stories. It says type up. Oh, there's a typo. Oh my goodness. No one's noticed that. Type up your creepy encounter stories in notepads / Alright. Type up your creepy encounters / stories in Notepad or Word doc and share the file here if you would like Trash to read them on his horror channel. I'm gonna type in, you can also submit green text stories you would like see narrated as well. And then do not chat in this channel. Alright, there we go. So if you guys have any creepy green text stories, or if you have your own stories and you want to type it up for me, post it into Creepy Stories. It's under the Showcase category in the Discord server. And if you're not already part of the Discord, !Discord to join. Just remember that we do have a bot that removes new accounts, so you must have like an account that's more than like, I think it's a week old for it to not auto ban you. That's just a safety precaution for the server because some people like to make new accounts and just spam raid people. So that's why that's there. I'll BRB and get a drink. Alright, my homie. So let's just get these 2 folders up on screen. So I think I'm gonna do these in alphabetical order since it will be the easiest way to keep track of what I've done. So the first one is the Michigan Cemetery. So I believe if I minimize this, minimize that, I can grab these and move them. Actually, that should be fine where it is. Open that up as a full screen. Zoom in a little bit. And I should be able to do this, and yeah. Now you guys can read most of it. And this is what I'll be narrating. Short, simple, to the point. And it even has a image with it. That, okay, or oh, which is that. So if anyone is in Michigan, they can actually go check out this place if they would like. So I suppose we should just hop right into it. And I've got to move my mic over to a spot that isn't terrible. Sorry, that probably sounded terrible for you guys, but it is what it is. Alright, testing 1 2 1 2. Get my voice all ready. Should drink a little bit of water so I can dampen the rasp a bit. Alright. I read about some bullshit witch story on a Paranormal Michigan website. Yeah, okay. Get friends and head out to the cemetery some witch is supposed to be at in Ada. Oh, I already fucked up. Alright, let's start again. I read about some bullshit witch story on a Paranormal Michigan website. Yeah, okay. And get friends and head out to the cemetery some witch is supposed to be at in Ada. 45-minute drive in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. Place doesn't show up on Google Maps, so I'm flying blind once we get out there. I'll eventually find it. It's windy as fuck. Pull into a dirt trail that people park in. Open door to car. The wind fucking stops. Friend's too much of a pussy to get out of the car. Whatever. I'll go alone. Start walking around looking for some witch pussy. Noise of chain link fence rattle in the back of cemetery. Oh boy. Go check it out. Leads to some dumpy broken headstone laying in the back corner of the cemetery which is supposed to belong to the witch. Nope out after I shine my light on it. Walk back to car figuring it was one of my friends. Once I get in the car, I realize that my friends would have had to do a full-out sprint past me to rattle the fence if it was them. Get the fuck out and go to Steak and Shake. Michigan is spoopy, pick related. It's the entrance to the cemetery. Ta-da! We've got one done. Like, it's literally that simple to do these. However, now we go back through it and we listen to it to sound if it sounds okay. I read about some bullshit witch story on a Paranormal Michigan website. Yeah, okay. And get friends and head out to the cemetery some witch is supposed to be at Nada. 45-minute drive in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. Place doesn't show up on Google Maps, so I'm flying blind once we get out there. I'll eventually find it. It's windy as fuck. Pull into a dirt trail that people park in. Open door to car. The wind fucking stops. Friend's too much of a pussy to get out of the car. Whatever. I'll go alone. Start walking around looking for some witch pussy. Noise of chain link fence rattle in the back of cemetery. Oh boy. Go check it out. Leads to some dumpy broken headstone laying in the back corner of the cemetery which is supposed to belong to the witch. Nope out after I shine my light on it. Walk back to car figuring it was one of my friends. Once I get in the car, I realize that my friends would have had to do a full-out sprint past me to rattle the fence if it was them. Get the fuck out and go to Steak and Shake. Michigan is spoopy, pick related. It's the entrance to the cemetery. Hey, good enough for me. Doesn't need to be perfect, it just needs to be good enough. Alright, export. There's a WAV. Alright. And bop. Done. And that should be exported now. Ta-da! By the way, here, oh, let me do it. There's pick related. Hey, yo. So if anyone's in Michigan and wants to go check it out, there you go. So there's one down. Now we've got something outside our car. Like, I'm going for relatively short ones because why the fuck not? However, this one I do really want to narrate. I feel like I want to narrate it once I've got like a better ability to present the information that I want to do. However, like this is one of my favorite green texts ever, and it's not even a green text, but you know what I mean. Like it's the Ruby Valley Beast, bro. So yeah. But I can zoom in literally like to about there, and it will look fine on a screen. Like, should be good enough, right? Welcome back, BB. You've missed me recording one already. But yeah, this next one is going to be something outside our car. This is the something. Oh. Alright. So now that has been exported, I can delete it. And we'll get ready to do another one. Now, let's just do a quick read of this one to make sure that there's nothing incredibly inappropriate said. I don't want to accidentally say a bad word that I'm like, oh shit, you know. I'm just gonna go through it really quick. Just gonna. I'm sorry that I have to read through it real quick. I should have done this prior, but I didn't. Alright, so that should be good enough. I don't see it having anything inappropriate said. I'm just gonna drink a little bit more so my voice is slightly rested. Or at least has a bit of lubrication to it. Oh no, the Toro's got out. Alright. Oh, this one's also a possible Dogman sighting. I didn't even realize that. Me and my girlfriend both believe in the paranormal. Her mother lives on a farm somewhere around an hour from a well-populated area. We've known about a spirit we call the Man in the Fog. He kept his distance and rarely caused trouble. I sense my girlfriend's sister. Bruh. I probably should have read it so I can actually see if anything's got typos. That's supposed to say since, not sense. Spooky stories. Yeah, we've already recorded one, man. We're doing another. Alright, let's try again. Me and my girlfriend both believe in the paranormal. Her mother lives on a farm somewhere around an hour from a well-populated area. We've known about a spirit we call the Man in the Fog. He kept his distance and rarely caused trouble. Since my girlfriend's sister had a baby, she's complained that at night there is something outside calling her name and tapping at the window, and bad things started happening. Her fiancé left her after losing his mind. She was in an accident when she tried to leave her mother's property as well, as every cat on the property vanishing or dying. I learned this when me and my girlfriend visited a week ago. At first I laughed it off as karma, and Misty, my nickname for the Man in the Mist, as her sister is an awful mean person who had been very cruel to me. That night, me and my girlfriend and I slept in a makeshift bed in the back of her Kia Soul, as her mother's house is a mess and we could hotbox her car. We parked beneath her sister's window at her father's request. I normally don't sleep deeply, I'm a paranoid insomniac, but somehow I fell into a very deep sleep. My girlfriend, however, did not. We had slept with my cat, who lives with me, and her dog that lives at her mother's, a small terrier mutt. Around 3 a.m., my girlfriend watched YouTube on my computer. She hears her dog outside the car begging to get in. We had locked the doors for safety, and I'm glad we had. She stopped herself just before opening the door, seeing her dog at her feet, just as asleep as me and my cat at her side. She looked through the rear window. A creature, well, at least the top half of a creature, humanoid. She said its face was like that of a dog, and its body, though just half a body, was furry, and it was scratching and tapping at the hatchback. She grabbed a bat she keeps under the car for protection. What the fuck is this Oh my god, learn to fucking type, you goddamn zygo. I'm losing my fucking mind not knowing what I'm gonna say next. My god, I have to fucking get rid of all of this because of all... I'm typing this one out. I'm typing this one out. I don't even care. I don't even care. Notepad. Where you at? Alright. I have to fix this fucking thing. Alright. This is terrible. It's absolutely fucking atrocious. It was so hard to even attempt to read it. Like, what the fuck is this bullshit? Alright. Holy shit. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna be saying next because they don't have any proper punctuation. It was written by a fucking 12-year-old. I swear to fucking Christ. Alright, sorry, I need to get that out. Learn grammar, okay? Please. For the love of God. Alright. Me and my girlfriend both believe in the paranormal. That's not how you spell that. Paranormal. Period. Her mother lives on a farm somewhere over the rainbow, around an hour from a well-populated area. I guess weave technically makes sense. This is why I could never be a fucking English teacher. I wanted to be a teacher when I was younger, believe it or not. But I would get so upset with people not knowing how to fucking type that it would bother the shit out of me. Alright. We've known about a spirit we call the man in the fog. He's always... You know, I gotta fucking make these just constant one-lines. That way I know where my breaks are. Formatting, font, 16. He's always kept his distance and rarely caused trouble. Like, this is the only issue I have with doing some of these. Some of these people are fucking stupid and don't know how to type. Since my girlfriend's sister had a baby, she's complained that at night there is something let me just make this a little bit more. There is something outside calling her name and tapping on at the window. Gotta put jots next to these. That way I know when one is still a continued line and one isn't. Like, formatting is not hard. Even if this is impractical formatting, like, this is still the correct way to do it. Like, come the fuck on, people. Like, I cannot believe some people are just so dumb that they don't know how to type. Like, what the shit? At the window. Bad things started happening as well. Even though that's not what it says, but, you know, I gotta make it so it actually makes sense to read. Is there not a space between all the... No, I didn't put a space between all those. Okay. Bad things started happening as well. Alright. Let me just bring this onto the main screen so I can actually still... Fuck me, dude! Alright. Bad things started happening as well. I need this on like the same screen so I can actually like see it. I'm also gonna move my keyboard closer to me so I can actually just type directly in front of me instead of at an angle. Bad things started happening as well. Her fiance left her after... I gotta take off these. Oh, there's caps lock. Fuck me, dude. Gotta take off my gloves. After losing his mind. She was in an accident. When she tried to leave her mother's property. And every cat on the property either vanishes or dies. I learned this is like the worst part. Like I've had to do this for a few of them, and it's what made me like do this so slowly. You know, like the struggle do be real, my friends. All right. I learned this when this is gonna bother me. I learned this when my girlfriend and I visited a week ago. I hate needing to like rewrite someone's story though. Like I'm not rewriting it, I'm just fixing the grammar. And it bothers me that I need to do this. However, I'll at least be able to read this one. At first, I laughed. I laughed it off as karma. From Misty. Our nickname for the man in the fog. Considering that at the beginning you say fog. First, I laughed it off his karma from Misty. As her sister is an awful person. Fuck me. You don't need awful and mean. That literally means the same thing. Or an awful person. Who has always been very cruel towards me. Like, this is the worst part. I'm sorry that you guys have to deal with this. However, the story is not long. I'm not rewriting an entire fucking story. It's like, it's relatively short. I mean, it's a lot more lines than I want to be typing out, but you know, whatever. If this person actually passed like 3rd grade English class, we wouldn't be dealing with this. All right. That night, me and my girlfriend and I think that was the part where I was like, what the fuck? All right. At first in my head. My girlfriend and I at night, my girlfriend and I slept in a makeshift bed in the back of her Kia Soul. As her mother's house was a mess, and we could hot box in the car. I hate this. This is the worst. Geki, how's your day going, homie? What have you been up to? We parked beneath her sister's window. Right, that's what it says. Yeah. At her father's request. I don't. Alright, normally don't sleep deeply. As I'm a paranoid insomniac. I missed the N. I think I spelled that wrong, but whatever. But somehow, it's hard trying to find where I am. Somehow I fell into a very deep sleep. My girlfriend, however, did not. ... Yeah, I don't need that. Technically I do grammatically, but I don't need that. We had slept Wait, what the fuck? With my cat. And her dog. I'm just excluding unimportant information. All right, like that where the animal is from does not matter. Her dog. A small terrier mutt. Hello, have a great day. What you doing? I'll have an okay day. Don't tell me how to live my life. No. We are currently fixing this fucking story because I'm narrating creepy green texts. However, it's not even a green text, but you know, it's off 4chan. This person can't type for shit. So I have to fix it so I can actually read it so I can actually narrate it. It's becoming a lot more work than it's worth, but you know what? It's an interesting story. This person's just very fucking stupid and didn't pass 3rd grade English. So, not much, just chilling, listening to me bitch and complain. That's my boy, Gicky, that's my boy. Alright. Around 3 a.m. My girlfriend was watching YouTube.com/trash_mouse__. That's not actually my thing. It's trash mouse was taken, actually. Wait, no new follower after me? Sad. Not yet. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really get many new followers. That's the funny thing. I somehow managed to survive with pretty much the sole support of Geki and Daza. I'm not gonna lie. If anything were to happen to those guys and they weren't able to be as generous as they are, I would be out of a job. I'm not gonna lie. I am very fortunate that I have simps. Hey. I kid. But no, I don't really get many new followers, not gonna lie. Not unless I got like a big raid. Yeah, 1.6k followers, but there are only 5 people. Hey, guess what? You're about to get banned. You're about to get banned. Don't ever mention fucking view count in my chat again. Fucking read the rules now. I don't care. Read the rules. They are both below in the panels, or you can check the channel points. Do not mention view count in my chat. Alright. Wait, yes, there's fucking rules. There's 3 different spots for rules. Every chat has rules. It pops up before you're allowed to type in chat. What do you mean you didn't read the rules? Like, that's literally there. Or scroll down to the panel that says rules. Or click channel points and scroll down to the bottom where it says rules. I make it as accessible as possible. It does? Yeah, that little notification that you have to press OK before you type in anyone's chat, those are chat rules. Every account has it. Didn't see it pop up? I am 100% calling bullshit on that. That pops up the first time that you go to type in anyone's chat. Alright, okay, where the fuck was I? Around 3 a.m. my girlfriend was watching YouTube. Where the fuck is it? And here's her dog outside the car begging to get in. We had locked the doors for safety reasons, right? That's what it says. Just safety. And I'm glad we did. We did. Yeah. She stopped herself. Also, fun fact, your follower count has absolutely nothing to do with the amount of viewers that you get. Just before opening the door, when she saw her dog laying at her feet, still asleep. Alright. She looked through the rear window and saw a creature. Saw the top half of a creature. A humanoid creature. Okay. See, this is why I have to retype some of them. This is like the absolute fucking worst. Alright. Alright. She said its face was that of a dog. I think that's what it said. Yeah, she said its face was dog. Like its body. Yeah. Okay. This is why people are considered very fucking stupid. Because they don't know how to fucking type. Like, do you not proofread shit? Come on. What the hell? And its body was covered in fur. I'm gonna need to put in the description of this one that, like, I rephrased a few things to make it actually sound like English. Alright. It was scratching and tapping at the hatchback, so she grabbed a bat she keeps in the car for protection. Okay, that is not believable at all anymore, but alright, we'll see it. She stepped out and began threatening and screaming at it before getting back in the car and locking the doors. It stared at her. As she retreated back into the car. I asked her to draw it for me. Draw it, but she didn't want to. Okay. No. Asked her to draw it. She didn't want to, but did a quick doodle. Asked her to draw it. She didn't want to, but did a quick doodle when I... Anyways. There we go! Easy peasy. We're done with that. We now just have to fucking rate it. Yay! Yay! I'm glad I fucking know English, because fuck this person that originally wrote it. Holy shit. Alright, now I've actually got to drink some stuff because I've been talking so much. Alright. Let's get this going. La da da da. I like that you guys get like some chill lo-fi music and I just have to sit here and try and like do the spooky. Alright. La da 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 da. Alright, there we go. There's a rasp I want. Alright. Wait, where's the top of this? Why is it? Was that actually the first line? Yep. Yep, I guess that is the first line. Dope. Good to know. Alright. My girlfriend and I both believe in the paranormal. Her mother lives on a farm somewhere around an hour from a well-populated area. We've known about a spirit we call the Man in the Fog. He's always kept his distance and rarely caused trouble. Since my girlfriend's sister had a baby, she's complained that at night there is something outside her. Did I really even fucked up? The fuck is this bullshit? The fuck? Delete. Outside calling her name at the window. Outside her window calling her name and tapping. Okay, tapping at the window, yeah. Yeah, okay, I didn't fuck up, alright. Now I did technically, because I messed up my narration, but no big deal. Alright. What? Why are you not recording? My girlfriend and I both believe in the paranormal. Her mother lives on a farm somewhere around an hour from a well-populated area. We've known about a spirit we call the Man in the Fog. He's always kept his distance and rarely caused trouble. Since my girlfriend's sister had a baby, she's complained that at night there's something outside calling her name and tapping at the window. Bad things started happening as well. Her fiance left her after losing his mind. She was in an accident when she tried to leave her mother's property. And every cat on the property either vanishes or dies. I learned this when my girlfriend and I visited a week ago. At first I laughed it off as karma from Misty, our nickname for the man in the fog. After her sister is...
What the shit is this typo? How did I fuck up? What?
Alright. Bad things started happening. Try to manage properties. Alright, where is... As her. That's where it's a fuck up.
Ta-da! What the shit?
My girlfriend and I both believe in the paranormal. Her mother lives on a farm somewhere around an hour from a well-populated area. We've known about a spirit we call the man in the fog. He's always kept his distance and rarely caused trouble. Since my girlfriend's sister had a baby, she's complained that at night there was something outside calling her name and tapping at the window. Bad things started happening as well. Her fiance left her after losing his mind. She was in an accident when she tried to leave her mother's property, and every cat on the property either vanishes or dies. I learned this when my girlfriend and I visited a week ago. At first I laughed it off as karma from Misty, our nickname for the man in the fog, as her sister is an awful person who has always been very cruel towards me. That night my girlfriend and I slept in a makeshift bed in the back of her Kia Soul, as her mother's house was a mess and we couldn't hotbox in the car. We parked beneath her sister's window at her father's request. I normally don't sleep deeply as I'm a paranoid insomniac, but somehow I fell into a very deep sleep. My girlfriend, however, did not. We had slept with my cat and her dog, a small terrier mutt. Around 3 a.m., my girlfriend was watching YouTube and hears her dog outside the car, begging to get in. We had locked the doors for safety, and I'm glad we did. She stopped herself just before opening the door when she saw her dog laying at her feet still asleep. She looked through the rear window and saw the top half of a humanoid creature. She said its face was that of a dog and its body was covered in fur. It was scratching and tapping at the hatchback, so she grabbed a bat she keeps in the car for protection. She stepped out and began threatening and screaming at it before getting back in the car and locking the doors. It stared at her as she retreated back into the car. I asked her to draw it. She didn't want to, but did a quick doodle anyways. Pick related.
Ta-da! I fucked up a few times, but ta-da! No big deal. No big deal. Mine is more legible than what the fuck that was. Alright, baby, I don't need you making fun of my typos. It was a space. I was missing a space.
Alright, now let's listen back to it. My girlfriend and I both believe in the paranormal. Her mother lives on a farm somewhere around an hour from a well-populated area. We've known about a spirit we call the man in the fog. He's always kept his distance and rarely caused trouble. Since my girlfriend's sister had a baby, she's complained that at night there was something outside calling her name and tapping at the window. Bad things started happening as well. Her fiance left her after losing his mind. She was in an accident when she tried to leave her mother's property, and every cat on the property either vanishes or dies. I learned this when my girlfriend and I visited a week ago. At first I laughed it off as karma from Misty, our nickname for the man in the fog, as her sister is an awful person who has always been very cruel towards me. That night my girlfriend and I slept in a makeshift bed in the back of her Kia Soul, as her mother's house was a mess and we couldn't hotbox in the car. We parked beneath her sister's window at her father's request. I normally don't sleep deeply as I'm a paranoid insomniac, but somehow I fell into a very deep sleep. My girlfriend, however, did not. We had slept with my cat and her dog, a small terrier mutt. Around 3 a.m., my girlfriend was watching YouTube and hears her dog outside the car, begging to get in. We had locked the doors for safety, and I'm glad we did. She stopped herself just before opening the door when she saw her dog laying at her feet still asleep. She looked through the rear window and saw the top half of a humanoid creature. She said its face was that of a dog and its body was covered in fur. It was scratching and tapping at the hatchback, so she grabbed a bat she keeps in the car for protection. She stepped out and began threatening and screaming at it before getting back in the car and locking the doors. It stared at her as she retreated back into the car. I asked her to draw it. She didn't want to, but did a quick doodle anyways. Pick related.
All right. Okay. I have to redo this.
So we're gonna just start here and just do that. That night, my girlfriend and I slept in a makeshift bed in the back of her Kia Soul. Azur's mother.
Hot.
Try again. Excuse me. That night, my girlfriend and I slept in a makeshift bed in the back of her Kia Soul, as her mother's house was a mess and we could hotbox in the car. That night, my girlfriend and I slept in a makeshift bed in the back of her Kia Soul, as her mother's house was a mess and we could hotbox in the car.
Okay.
And now I've just got to find where that is, which I believe is roughly... here? Wait, slept with my cat and her dog. Nope. It was before that. That night, my girlfriend and I slept in a makeshift bed in the back of her Kia Soul, as her mother's house was a mess and we could hotbox in the car. You know, how would it sound if I just did this? Just delete that. How does this sound? That night, my girlfriend and I slept in a makeshift bed in the back of her Kia Soul, as her mother's house was a mess and we could hotbox in the car. Was a mess and we could hotbox in. Was a mess and we could hotbox in. As her mother's house was a mess and we could hotbox in the
Hotbox.
mess and we could hotbox in. And we could hotbox. We could hotbox in the car.
Alright, so I don't need the other one to re-record it.
Dope.
Alright, easy peasy. Was there anything else that I probably should have redone?
Nah, I'm committed at this point. Fuck it. Don't care. Export. WAV.
Copy that name. Go into that folder. Paste. Boop. Bop.
Done. There's 2. We got 2 done.
Also, pick related.
Uh.
Yeah, if you ask me, that doesn't really look like a werewolf or anything, or a dog man. That just looks strange.
But,
okay. Maybe she's just not good at doodling. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe she's just really bad at doodling.
Here, you know what? Let's save this as well. Alright. Something under my tree stand. How bad is this one? Looks like the girl from The Ring. Honestly, right? Like,
it looks nothing like a dog man. What the shit?
but I got it from a Dogman thread, so.
But hey, we've got 2 done. We're only an hour and 15 into 3-hour stream. Awoo, awoo.
Alright. Living deep south in the middle of the woods, basically. Grandfather, who died almost 2 years ago, has Native American ancestry, and family land is basically an old Native American hunting ground or some shit. He used to tell me stories about when I was a kid and how old people used to literally board up all the windows and doors every full moon. Years later, I'm tracking the deer probably about a mile from my grandfather's house, have a tree stand in the... This isn't how I'm going to record it, by the way. I'm just making sure that it comes out verbally good, because I just scanned the other one. I'm actually going to verbalize this one. Years later, I'm tracking the deer probably about a mile from my grandfather's house. Have a tree stand in one of the trees and go there. Decide to stay there until I see some deer. Don't see a single deer or animal the entire time up there. It's starting to get dark, and it just does remember to bring a flashlight. And just remember I didn't bring a flashlight, so I know I won't make it back to the house before it gets dark. Decide to stay the night in the fucking tree stand. Fall asleep for a few hours, and start to hear shit crashing through the woods. Fully awake, and it's pitch black except for a full moon. Don't think anything about it at first. Just thinking it's a family of deer running through the woods or a buck scratching trees with its antlers. Sound gets closer and closer, and sounds louder than I thought it was. Sounds like a fucking truck driving through the woods. Sound starts coming from all different directions, getting really scared now. Suddenly it sounds like something is trying to climb the fucking tree my stand is up. Feel tree jerking around like it's about to fall. Want to get down and run for it and take my chances. The metal ladder at the bottom of the tree stand is broken off, and since I can't see shit good, I'd probably break my ankle trying to jump it. Load my shotgun up with game shot slugs and start firing at the ground. Hit something that sounds like a huge bear. We don't have bears in this area. It cries like a dog and runs away. Other noises follow. Finally, sun comes up hours later without having another indecent incident. Have to jump down and hike it home paranoid as a squirrel. Make it home scared shitless. Okay, alright, that one's actually readable. Aside from at the bottom, it says indecent instead of incident. But you know, there's a motherfucking Zapdos. Hello? Do I have a Zapdos? Oh my goodness. Pokédex. I don't. Ayo. Ayo. Fuck you. Fuck. Alright, I tossed my glove into the ring. Someone else can try. Okay. Alright. So, I can narrate this one, and it should not be a problem. I just gotta lubricate my voice a bit more. I've also gotta like fix my audio quality. I think that like it was good at one point, and then like somehow, some way, it just randomly got bad. So I gotta fix that. Honestly, I kind of want to wipe everything on my system and just go from a clean start. But like that is so much fucking work, man. Like the only way I'm gonna do that is if I've got a second computer to have like a fresh start on like all the gaming shit, and then I can move files onto it that I need temporarily there, and then do a clean wipe on this PC and then use it just as a streaming PC. Alright. Live in the deep south in the middle of the woods, basically. Grandfather, who died almost 2 years ago, has Native American ancestry, and family land is basically all the old Native American hunting grounds or some shit. He used to tell me stories about when he was a kid and how all the old people used to literally board up all the windows and doors every full moon. Years later, I'm tracking the deer probably about a mile from my grandfather's house. I have a tree stand in one of the trees and go there and decide to stay there until I see some deer. Don't see a single deer or animal the entire time I'm up there. It's starting to get dark, and just remember I didn't bring a flashlight, so I know I won't make it back to the house before it gets dark. Decide to stay the night in the fucking tree stand. Fall asleep for a few hours, I think, and start to hear shit crashing through the woods. Fully awake and it's pitch black out, except for a full moon. Don't think anything about it at first, just thinking it's a family of deer running through the woods or a buck scratching its trees. I can't believe my own stupidity is my hubris. My inability to read is my problem. Okay. Let's try this again. My voice is honestly starting to kill me already. Live in the deep south in the middle of the woods, basically. Grandfather, who died almost 2 years ago, has Native American ancestry, and family land is basically all Native American.
Who the fuck says full Native American? Just say Native. Alright? Like, what the fuck? You could tell this person's white as shit.
Alright.
What is wrong with my voice?
Alright. Live in the deep south in the middle of the woods, basically. Grandfather, who died almost 2 years ago, has Native American ancestry, and family land is basically all old Native American hunting grounds or some shit. He used to tell me stories about when he was a kid and how all the old people used to literally board up all the windows and doors every full moon. Years later, I'm tracking the deer probably about a mile from my grandfather's house. Have a tree stand in one of the trees and go there to decide to stay there until I see some deer. Don't see a single deer or animal the entire time up there. It's starting to get dark and I just remembered I didn't bring a flashlight, so I know I won't make it back to the house before it gets dark. Decide to stay the night in the fucking tree stand. Fall asleep for a few hours, I think, and start to hear shit crashing through the woods. Fully awake and it's pitch black out, except for a full moon. Don't think anything about it at first, just thinking it's a family of deer running through the woods or a buck scratching trees with its antlers. Sound gets closer and closer. It sounds louder than I thought it was. Sounds like a fucking truck driving through the woods. Sound starts coming from all directions. Getting really scared now. Suddenly it sounds like something is trying to climb the fucking tree my stand is up. I feel a tree jerking around like it's about to fall. I want to get down and run for it and take my chances, but the metal ladder at the bottom of the tree stand is broken off, and since I can't see shit, I'd probably break my ankle trying to jump it. Load my shotgun up with game shot slugs and start firing at the ground. Hit something that sounds like a huge bear. We don't have bears in this area. It cries like a dog and runs away. Other noises follow it. Finally, the sun comes up hours later without having another incident. Have to jump down and hike it home paranoid as a squirrel. Make it home scared shitless. What did I see out there?
Hey, I added a thing at the end, but that's fine. How does it sound? Bile, hello. I'm narrating spooky shit. I have to keep redoing it because I'm stupid as fuck. And I can't read. What's up, homie? Alright, let's hear what it sounds like. Is there anything that I fucked up on?
Live in the deep south in the middle of the woods, basically. Grandfather, who died almost 2 years ago, has Native American ancestry, and family land is basically all old Native American hunting grounds or some shit. He used to tell me stories about when he was a kid and how all the old people used to literally board up all the windows and doors every full moon. Years later, I'm tracking the deer probably about a mile from my grandfather's house. Have a tree stand in one of the trees and go there to decide to stay there until I see some deer. Don't see a single deer or animal the entire time up there. It's starting to get dark and I just remembered I didn't bring a flashlight, so I know I won't make it back to the house before it gets dark. Decide to stay the night in the fucking tree stand. Fall asleep for a few hours, I think, and start to hear shit crashing through the woods. Fully awake and it's pitch black out, except for a full moon. Don't think anything about it at first, just thinking it's a family of deer running through the woods or a buck scratching trees with its antlers. Sound gets closer and closer. It sounds louder than I thought it was. Sounds like a fucking truck driving through the woods. Sound starts coming from all directions. Getting really scared now. Sound starts coming from all directions. Getting really scared now. Suddenly it sounds like something is trying to climb the... Ah! Dora Gua, thank you for the follow. I do appreciate it. How you doing? Hello. I don't know which one that was from. I think that's Trovo. I believe that is Trovo. Howdy. I was not expecting that. It just threw me for a loop as I was listening to my own voice. How am I doing tonight? I'm doing alright. How about you, Bio? I'm narrating stuff. I just had to, like, rewrite an entire story because the person was fucking... They were a zygote, alright? They were not even a developed fetus yet, alright? Or a half-developed, quarter-developed fetus. No. They were a zygote. Motherfucker didn't know how to type. They didn't pass 3rd grade English. So, that was a struggle. But... I got to it. I did. And I typed out the entire story. Not this one, but the one before this one. So let's continue with this. Sound starts coming from all directions. Getting really scared now. Suddenly it sounds like something is trying to climb the fucking tree my stand is up. Feel tree jerking around like it's about to fall. I want to get down and run for it and take my chances, but the metal ladder at the bottom of the tree stand is broken off, and since I can't see shit, I'd probably break my ankle trying to jump it. Load my shotgun up with game shot slugs and start firing at the ground. Hit something that sounds like a huge bear. We don't have bears in this area. It cries like a dog and runs away. Other noises follow it. Finally, the sun comes up hours later without having another incident. Have to jump down and hike it home paranoid as a squirrel. Make it home scared shitless. What did I see out there? Okay, is it this one? Finally, the sun comes up hours later without having another incident. Finally, the sun comes up hours later without having another incident. Have to... Is there a magnifying glass to see more? Yes, there is. Fantastic.
Oh, you're approaching me.
Oh, whoa?
I can't beat the
Banana.
shit out of you without getting closer.
Banana. Hello, how are you, friendo?
Oh, thanks for the follow.
Cinder Ace Gaming, thank you for the follow, I do appreciate it. Hi everybody, I'm Trash. Here, allow me to do this. Here, I be big boy. Howdy doody. I'm Trash. I do a lot of voice acting. Being in my stream is kind of whiplash because I'll be talking like my natural voice. And then I'll be talking like this. And then I'll be talking like this. So like, expect a bit of craziness. It's what happens. I'm terribly sorry. But thank you for the raid, homie. What were you doing? Yeah. Well, we're currently narrating creepy stories. Hopefully you guys enjoy creepy stories. Bio said, I see a poor grammar spot where it says, I can't see shit good. It should be, I can't see shit well. Yeah, exactly. These are the things that I have to deal with, man. That I just try and like read over it. My brain just tries to infer. But yeah, I can't see shit well. So snuck in here a bit of head banana. I love them. Hey, Damien, what's up? I got called a nerd. What the fuck is this about? What did I do? That is a banana raid, though. That do be a banana raid, my goodness. What is this emo? What is this? The I'm fine. It's everything's fine. Yeah, it's banana fine. Oh my god. How you doing, boyo? We were getting farther in our fire type only run in Pokemon shit. Oh, nice, nice. I'm just narrating creepy shit. We just finished doing our 3rd story. Can you teach me voice acting? I can actually. There's a lot of different things that you need to know when it comes to voice acting. So, for example, all right, proper posture. If I were to, here, I'm gonna adjust my mic, so this is gonna sound kind of shitty for you for a sec, all right? But I'm gonna fix my camera, so I'm actually facing me. Okay. So if you sit with like your shoulders back and you've actually got good posture, It allows you to have better control of your diaphragm. And your diaphragm is actually where the majority of your voice comes from. So this is my natural voice that I'm speaking in right now. But you'll usually hear me talking up here, which is actually a different resonance. It's also like slightly higher in my vocal folds than my natural voice. And it also sounds a lot nicer. But like my natural voice is right here. Now, the main thing that you need to know is proper air control, resonance, and where your voice comes from. So, for example, my natural voice is about like mid-chest, but I can actually drop my voice to using the resonance of my stomach. Or I can use like my natural voice where it is in mid-chest, or I can use it up in upper chest, or I can use it in lower throat, or I can use it in upper throat, or I can use it in head voice. I didn't change my voice at all, I changed where it resonated by controlling where the air moves. So that's the first thing that you got to get down. Also, vocal exercises are very good. I don't do them because I'm stupid, but you know, it's a thing. You should do it. I'm just dumb. Yeah, how is your run going though, Banana? You still got to teach me how to video edit. What are you doing tonight? I need a video editor. Gonna no damage a Metal Gear Rising boss while listening. Oh, that's fucking dope. Do it up. LMAO, let's just set up a 3-due date and both of us can learn. Trash, I highly disagree with that.
Trash is my username. I like going by Trash. That is my name. Please don't take that away from me.
Fasolatita. No, okay. Fasolati si do. What the fuck is that? That's not how that goes. But like, even like that one's okay. But like, tongue twisters are much better. So like, this is a stupid one, but blueberry bushes bring bad boys, right? Saying something like that, and then you change it like blueberry bushes bring bad boys, and you just constantly bring it up, and like it's all like tonality as well. Learning your tonality also works. But yeah, like doing a bunch of like learning vocal exercises is great for your voice. It allows you to do a bunch of things.
And then eventually you'll be able to go like this, just out of nowhere.
Now my voice is not warmed up, so that's not the best I can do. She sells seashells down by the seashore. Yeah, that is actually another good one. That's a very basic one, but it's a good one, right? Looking up different ones, because like some of them, like some people, such as myself, have an issue with S's, where... No. Why must you nut on me? All right. So I have an issue with S's, where my S's sometimes come out as like a s type sound, and they're super loud. I don't know why it happens. Most people that have it happen don't know why it happens. It just does. So, also, hello everyone. I'm come in peace from Banana Bot Toast.
It's a raid. He came in here and he threw bananas at me.
Peter picked a pack of pickled peppers. Yeah, that's another good one. Peas are also a really good one for that. So the whole point of vocal exercises that are tongue twisters at the same time is it warms up your lips. It sounds stupid, but it actually makes your lips work differently, right? Because you're like that one, it's focusing on the p, which is the p, like plosives, but it works on what would be a good voice that uses plosives? Like, oh my god, I can't think of a good voice that uses p. God, this is gonna bother me now. There should be one. Yeah, it's not coming to mind, but like there's different voices, like, so you can change shit from like, oh, SpongeBob, I hate you, you know, and that's like using a lot of vocal control, but using throat voice or throat resonance with head voice, but then it's also using throat constriction, right? So there's like a whole lot of different steps that you need to learn. But like, it's honestly not that difficult once you get the hang of it. So like, another thing that I do is your body language also needs to match your demeanor of the character you're trying to do. If I do a girl voice, my left hand, it has to be my left hand, goes up onto my shoulder and it pulls down. So as if like, it's like hee hee kind of thing, right? I don't know why, but it's like, it's voice acting. Sometimes the acting part helps.
I mean, like, I could do the girl voice without it, but, like, it just doesn't work the same. Because, like, it helps you get in character, you know?
So there's a whole lot of different stuff like that. But yeah, then you just gotta, like, it's also a lot of practice. Like, don't expect to be good at it right away. Like, my girl voice, oh my god, it was so terrible to begin with. Frosted Fricks actually is the one that taught me how to do it better. Literally just was like, dude, do you know anything about music? And I was like, yeah, I used to be a vocalist. He's like, resonance. And I was like, holy shit, I never thought about that. And he's like, yeah, man, you're just, because, like, my girl voice,
it used to be like this. Like, oh my god, like, I could totally do that.
But then he's like, no, use, like, head resonance.
Oh my god, I totally could.
You know, like, and I was like, oh my god, I'm stupid. You know, like, Dio's voice. I can't, God, what is Dio's voice? Oh no. All right, like, that's all I can think of.
No.
Oh my god! You know, like, that's about the best I can think of. Resonance. So resonance is where the sound resonates in your body. I don't really know how to explain it. Like, if you do different voices, you'll learn it. So, like, just trying to, like,
hi, I'm Elmo. Like, that's all head voice. You know? Actually, it's more like throw resonance for me, but, like, you know, doing shit like this.
It's where, like, the air is making it's vibrating, you know? Like, oh boy! Like that right there. Like, Mickey Mouse is head resonance. God, what would be like a stomach would? Hey, hey, hey. You know, like, you know, like that kind of like deep voice type thing. We'll have like a stomach resonance. And like generally when you talk, you can kind of feel where your voice is resonating from. It's just learning it. SpongeBob, SpongeBoy me Bob. No, I can't actually do Mr. Krabs. There's a lot of voices that you'd think I'd be able to do that I actually can't. Because I have scar tissue in my vocal folds, so. Alucard from Hellsing Ultimate Abridged. I don't know that one. I've actually never watched it, I'm sorry. I haven't watched either version, abridged or like the original. Where your voice vibrates the most in your body. Pretty much, but like, that's how you figure out where it comes from, right? And then you just learn how to control it. Like, a lot of it you can learn from like a music teacher, a vocal teacher, whatever. If you're lucky enough to still be in school and being able to take a vocal class, or even if you remember from like elementary school, like everyone had like music class when they were little kids, right? And you know how they always made you like sit on the edge of your chair, right? Straighten out your back, breathe through your diaphragm. Like that's all air control, right? Fun fact, using that technique, you can get rid of hiccups. So yeah, like a deep voice is your solar plexus, while a gravelly voice is in the lower throat. No, because like mid-chest resonance is solar plexus, right? And that's where my voice is. And the gravelly voice is not lower throat. It generally has to do with having vocal damage while you get a gravelly voice. Because like if I drop to like stomach resonance, like that uses a little bit more like lower throat, but I also use a lot of my actual stomach, you know. So like that's how you do that. I hate my voice and I don't want to stream with it. Not to mention I'm scared of being doxxed. I don't know why, it's like an irrational fear. Well, see, the thing is, it's just like if you've got firewalls, if you've got a VPN, you, in theory, are fine. Also, just don't piss off people. Don't be like me. I'm just known for being an asshole. I kind of say I'm uncancelable because people expect me to be a dumbass. And they're like, oh, he said the bad word. I'm like, you're goddamn right I did. And they're like, oh, cancel him. I'm like, for what? And they're like, well, because. And I'm like, because you're a fucking pussy. And they're like, oh. And I'm like, yeah, that's right. No bitch. Right? Like, I don't give a fuck. Right? Like, I'm known for being an asshole. That's kind of my whole appeal. No, I say words that people are like, that's offensive. And I'm like, okay. Like, if I call you a retard, you can't get mad at me. Because I'm a retard. I'm literally on the spectrum. I have autism, technically, right? That makes you retarded. Even though it technically gives you a superpower of being super smart, right? But any form of hindrance on mental capability causes retardation, right? The slowing of the brain. Even though in theory, autism causes an acceleration of the brain. But because it's not normal, in theory, by terminology, you'd be called retarded. Now, I have never once in my entire life ever called anyone with a mental instability or incapability or anything like that retarded. If you are stupid as fuck, though, yeah, I will. Like, there's a big difference, all right? Like, that means that you are generally just, like, stupid is slow, all right? Anyone that has, like, actual, like, mental problem that causes it, that's not you being retarded. That's just you having an issue, right? And I'm sure you're going to find a way to work with it. That's going to be your life. You've got this, right? But, nah. People are like, oh my god, you can't say that. And I'm like, I can. You can't. That's our word. You can't say it. You know, like, same trash, same. I'm a well-known asshole at both Sony and Bungie. I have a bunch of friends in Sony, Bungie, and Microsoft. Yeah, that's kind of dope, though, man. You just earned 100% of my respect just for being an honest asshole. Honestly, like, what am I gaining from lying? Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, the only difference that you guys see about me on stream as opposed to off stream is on stream I have energy. Because I fucking don't. That's the only lie that you guys get from me. Banana has talked with me outside of stream, and it's like, ha ha ha, on stream, and then like we had stream, like, all right, so I kind of just want to die. Like, I am tired. And he's like, yeah, that makes sense. You've been streaming for a few hours. I'm like, yeah, man, like I want to go lay down. And like, it's just immediate, like one stream at like Banana, you can agree with this, right? Like, okay, well, I really got to move that to over there because like I look this way because that's where that monitor is. But it is what it is.
Oh, wow, would you look at that? My sponsor. Well, technically, it's not a sponsor, it's a partnership, but whatever.
I'm that guy that when I'm on Call of Duty, I hear a 12-year-old yelling racial slurs and I get my rocks off on making them squeakers cry. Oh my god. He becomes Dead Boyo post-stream, honestly, every single fucking time.
I'm now out of Coca-Cola. I have been rainbowed!
See, it's stuff like that. That doesn't happen outside of stream. Not normally. Sometimes I'll be like,
Oh, the empty package of cookies failed.
Hey, yo, Gecky, what you catch? A crabby. Nice.
Oh man, now I'm glitched too? Look at you guys. Oh, that is an actual battle. Banana glitched me and Gecky immediately unglitched me. There's a battle starting. See, that's the whole point of those. Alright, but yeah, so, I gotta recheck my audio on this one that I was doing. Another incident. Without having another incident. You know what? I'm gonna say it's good enough. Export. Save as WAV. Or export as WAV. This one was something under my tree stand. Control C to copy the title, go into that folder, rename file, post it as that, and now we press OK. And now we have done 3 different YouTube videos. Well, I need to edit them, but we have done the audio for 3 different YouTube videos. I am glitched again. Would you fucking fancy that? Bruh. My goodness.
La da 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 da. What you guys say?
Like I've said some fucked up shit on mic, and I've never been comm banned due to my connections. That's fair though. Honestly, I just don't care. Like, my main platform is gonna be YouTube, sure enough. So like, or soon enough, not sure enough. Because well, sure enough, I expect Twitch to ban me soon. So. Because I say stupid shit all the time. It's like, it breaks TOS. And then I'm just like, that's okay. And then suddenly just, stop! And I'm like, oh, okay. You know, like, I'm not okay with it. And then, like, I'm gonna get hit one of these days. And then suddenly, I'll just be like, and I'll cry. But it's fine. Because other people will just sit there and be like, well, it's time to go over to YouTube. And then suddenly, I'll be like, oh, YouTube, a great platform.
You
and
got
I'll
a
hear,
tight
like,
little man pussy on you, don't you?
Help! You know, like, that's the type of shit that's gonna happen to me. So.
I'm going to jail!
Yeah, that's pretty much. Okay, there's the funnies for today. All right. So.
Going back over to this. Okay.
Say what now? Don't worry about it.
It's just shit that happens to me, okay?
Okay, we've gotten 3 YouTube videos recorded. So now we are done all of these ones. I should probably move all of this shit into this. But that is a lot of effort.
Say what now? I say nothing.
Alright.
Wait, am I rainbowed as well?
Wait, I got rainbowed first, didn't I? Yeah, I got rainbowed and then glitched. And boosted just now. That's what it was. The boost was now. Like this one kid after round and found out he was yelling anti-Semitic slurs and talking about being pro-adult activity abuse. So I pulled him into a private Xbox party and pulled up so much personal info on the kid that not only did I make him cry, I caused his parents to get a divorce.
Jesus fucking Christ, my dude. You didn't need to go that far. Oh my god, you don't need to ruin lives. What the fuck?
But hey, on topic of stream tonight, if you guys have any green text that you want me to read, there's actually a section in the Discord. If you use !Discord, totally join the Discord, we're really cool. There is a spot under Showcase that you can go to, and it's creepy stories. And you can post green text there. If you have your own stories, write them up in a WordPad or a notepad, and then post it in there, and then I will narrate it for my YouTube channel, because I have 9 different YouTube channels. And one of them is horror stories, particularly green text stuff. At some point I want to do other things as well, but you know, it is. Well, what the fuck? Yeah, I mean, kind of facts, that is kind of funny, but like, you know, a little fucked up. Told you I'm an asshole and giving a day.
That is not an asshole. That is a douchebag, alright? Like,
alright, it starts off as, meanie pants, jerk, ass, asshole, dick, dickhead, douche, douchebag, douche canoe, douche waffle. All right,
that's a douchebag. You're like levels ahead of me, man. Like, what the fuck is this?
Like, bruh. All right, like, what the shit? No.
It's not YouTube. It's links. If you use links, you can get all of my social medias. It's my website.
But that is kind of fucking funny though, man. So yeah, if you guys would like to join the Discord, !Discord, you can join us, and you can post your green text there if you want me to narrate them. Just let me know in chat, because I don't have Discord on screen. And if you guys want to follow me on YouTube, I'm trying to make YouTube my main platform, so if you guys do like watching on YouTube or don't mind, it's honestly no different than Twitch, aside from the fact that I don't have emotes and stuff over there yet, because I'm not gonna lie, I haven't even attempted to figure out how it works. I just know that streaming on there is super fucking simple, and everyone's like, it's so hard to understand. It's like, no, like, it's literally the exact same as Twitch. Like, the UI is damn near parallel, and they're like, no, it's not. And I'm like, everything's on the left. The channels that you watch the most, or the channels that you actually follow that are live, will be at the top. If you want to search them, the search bar is at the top. If you go to their channel, you have all of their information down below, but then you've also got their stream at the top. There is a channel banner on both. It is literally the exact fucking same. But yeah, trying to move to YouTube because like it's a little bit gooder. And I mean, Twitch is starting to get a little bit better, a little bit, but it's still Twitch. And if anyone has taken a business 101, they know they are currently in the process of liquidating everything that they can, expelling as much money from creators as possible, and milking it dry before they sell the company after it's a former shell of what it was. Yes. It's gonna suck. Alright, what's this one? Missouri Goat Man. Nani? Hey, yo, this one's a long one. I don't remember saving this. The only downside with recording a super long one is it's fucking long. And I don't want to go back and try and fix things that I just messed up. For the pronouns role in Discord, is there an I don't give a fuck role? Honestly, just pick what. You don't need to click it if you don't want to. That's all. I just have it there because I'm not gonna lie, I don't really care too much about people's pronouns. You're a person. That's about as much as I need to know. Like, I honestly cannot prove that you're not a cleverly generated Google AI. So, honestly, I don't give a fuck what you identify as. Nor do I care to try and learn about it, right? There's no Zimzer. There's no I'm an Apache attack helicopter. I'm not a dump truck. You know, I am not a fucking Pikachu. Like, no, I have the 3 basic ones because those are the ones that it came with naturally, and like the fucking bot that I installed. And I was like, all right, cool. But personally, I only use that for if I'm trying to get to know somebody a little bit more and I don't want to misgender them. Not that I care too much, because most people in my community are hella chill and they'll be like, dude, it's all good, right? Unless like someone is intentionally doing it, because there is a 0 bullying rule in my community. I'm already enough of an asshole. We don't need more of that, all right? We don't bully. If anyone does any bullying, there's not even a warning on that. It's like, bada boom, out. Not because I'm like, no, it makes you weak if you can't get bullied. It's like, nah, man, just don't be a fucking dick, you know? You're just a down-to-earth kind of mouse, in my opinion.
Thank you. I'm also very stupid.
But
that's another story, being stupid.
I kind of want to do this one, though, because it's... I don't know if I could say it. Oh, no. It's probably got bad words because I just saw they use the word gay in it as an insult. Oh, mind you, it's 2013, so it kind of makes sense. Like, that's what we used to say back then. I mean, it's a little late to be saying it, honestly, but, like, it was still said. So... we have our gay little blank adapters. Oh, boy. Fun fact, I'm bisexual, so I can technically make the gay jokes. Hey, me too, I'm dumb. Hey, stupids unite. Let's fucking go. No? Just me? Alright, again, same. What the fuck? I gotta get that as like me. I got it. What is that called? What is that one? Fud. Oh god. We're all a little stupid here, honestly. I followed you everywhere. I appreciate it. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Twitch and TikTok are my 2 main platforms, but it's not my VTuber TikTok. It's my IRL TikTok, which is my side account. But I guess it's more popular than my main one that uploads, or was uploading more often. But you know. I made 1 video, my opinion on someone in dating, and that took the fuck off. And then I was like, well, I'm gonna talk about cryptids, aliens, paranormal shit, and my practice. And look, I'm in the woods. Pick up your fucking garbage, you goddamn troglodyte. You know, like that's just a clean up. All right, what were you raised in a barn? Then you should know to keep it clean. You know. So that's what I do on there. I actually have 3 videos I gotta post after stream tonight. I don't know if I want to read more of these. I mean, I've done 3. And I want to re-edit my other ones for TikTok, because TikTok's kind of more important than YouTube in a way. At least for horror floor, at least. But I want to have it so I have a video that goes up every day. So, like, I need to sit down and just spend time just recording all this. Oh my god. This do be a struggle. Banana, what are you doing tonight, huh? What you doing? When are you going to bed early? Going to bed late? I need to know, nanners. Because if you're going to bed late, I'll teach you how to edit videos, and then I'll just give you a bunch of my videos to edit. And that'll be how we do that. Also, I don't know if you use Adobe or if you use, God, what's it called? It's by, like, Blackmagic or something. It's gonna bother me that I can't remember the name of it. Here, I think I have it installed, don't I? I don't. Whatever. But yeah, the kid deserved that treatment for bullying my friend who was mentally disabled, severely autistic, and saying racial jokes and other pretty effed up stuff. Yeah, but like, yeah, the parents weren't involved. That's a fucking chancy. I want it. Fuck. Alright. I mean, it was going a little far, but like, I kind of get it. I kind of do. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot to read here. I don't know if I want to. I'm lazy as fuck. Well, the door wasn't intentional. I mean, yeah, but like, I mean, come on, like, what the shit? I've only got water to drink now until my gamer subs arrives. Oh, Geki, you want to hear something that pissed me off today? Well, it doesn't really piss me off, just annoys me. So, you know how I was pretty stoked about those 2 knives going on sale? And they were normally like $25, and it was like under $1. And I was like, yo, super sale? Hell the fuck yeah. I got a notification on my phone today, 2 of them actually, that said they were both ordered from the same place, by the way, that 2 of the items that I ordered had a title change. And I was like, okay, but I've already ordered them. They've already been shipped. Yeah. In total, I spent $5 on stickers now instead of actual knives because they renamed what it was. And now it actually is stickers. I'm like, are you for real right now? You're sending me fucking sticker? You think I give a shit about a sticker? I don't want a fucking sticker of a knife. I want a knife. You know, like, give me the kniffy. So now I have wasted $5 on 2 stickers that I'm never going to use. Kill me. Yeah, it is fucked up, man. Like, what the shit? I mean, what do I expect ordering from AliExpress, honestly? But, like, still, I was like, yo, super sale, normally $25? Because, like, no sticker is $25 if it's, like, you know, the size of a knife, you know? Like, but no. They renamed it, and now it's listed as a sticker. And it's in a different category and everything. And I was like, are you fucking for real? Is this really what's happening to me right now? I cannot fucking believe this. His dad just happened to be listening to all the info I was telling the kid, and I told the kid I knew the info because I was banging his mom. His dad happened to already suspect her of cheating and had a private investigator following her. I just applied the final nail in the coffin. Oh my god. What the fuck? I mean, fair enough, though. But, like, Jesus Christ. Alright. Do I want to read this? Do I? These stories are like a 75-25 flip for whether it's somebody LARPing or actually happened. I mean, you're right, but like that doesn't change that it's still interesting. You know, like I like listening to the stories. And like some of it I take into account because like I've been studying the paranormal for 17 years. Right, since I was 9 years old and I had my first encounter, I started reading stuff. But that's only because I was the child that when I was 3 years old, I started reading encyclopedias, right? I've always been someone that just likes to research things. So, and yes, I do still have those encyclopedias. I lost all my fucking texts, though. All of my religious texts. My book of demonology, I lost all of it in a move, and I don't know where the fuck it went. I can almost guarantee you my ex probably has it, which is absolutely devastating because I don't talk to her anymore. Not because I don't want to, just because she doesn't talk to me. But like, fuck, man. I had like hard copies of all of them. Well, not all of them, but like a lot of them. And like some of those texts were like handwritten things from people, and I was like, damn. So, kind of depressing. But now it just gives me a reason to go and get like all those texts again and make sure that they're all hard copy. So, yeah. Because I had like the Catholic Bible, I had the Christian Bible, I had the Quran in English, I had the Torah, I had the Book of Demonology, I had handwritten things from like Native Americans retelling their stories, whether I wrote it or they wrote it. I had scriptures given to me from people with like their pagan beliefs where they had written it out. I had like a whole bunch of different stuff, right? And it's all gone. And I'm like, fuck me, man. But I like researching this stuff, and then like a lot of these stories like they're about cryptids and stuff, and I think that they're really fucking neat. So it's also stuff that I talk about on my TikTok, right? So because like I even developed my own practice off of everything I've learned, because like I study theology, I study demonology, pagan practices, Native American culture, Native African culture, Native Australian culture, Slavic folklore, Japanese mythology, Greek mythology. You know, like I study a shit ton of stuff. Right. And then I also study a lot of like science stuff as well. So I try and like mix it all together and try and find what has relatable things, but I can't have any form of bias. So obviously if something is important between cultures, then obviously there's a bit of grounding to that. However, if those cultures all stem from the same one, say if Islam, Christianity, and Catholicism all find silver important, I can't use those three as reference because they all come from Judaism. That's what they all stem from, right? So in Judaism, silver is important, but those four sources become one because three of them stem off of one, right? And then you can be like, okay, well, that's one source, but in pagan practice, multiple different pagan practices, silver is important. Okay, cool. If you go and you look at Japanese mythology, silver is important. All right, so silver is clearly important, However, if I were to look at something like, there's angels. Yeah, in like anything that stems from the Torah, but even then you don't follow them correctly because like there's archangels and angels, but angels are not what you think they are. Archangels are what you think all angels are, and even then, if their name doesn't end in L, they aren't an archangel. That's why Lucifer is not an angel or a fallen angel. He also wasn't in the fucking Bible until he fucking got kicked out of bishopship. So, because that was Saint Lucifer. So, but what? I just study things, whatever. That is just a case of shit happens if I've ever seen one. Fair enough. That honestly, it is. It is. By the way, the answer to your question on if I like creepy stuff, my fave YouTuber reads stories uploaded to his Reddit, and I love it. Nice. Was almost like the universe used me to apply justice to the little crotch goblin. Oh god. As somebody that grew up with pagan parents, I got to experience a lot of the paranormal culture from the outside looking in. Check out Coast to Coast AM with George Norray Trash. I've actually watched that a few times. Or, well, watched, but I more listen to things, but you know what I'm saying. So I'd love to learn about Japanese mythology. Japanese mythology, okay, take pretty much everything that you know about demons, ghosts, evil spirits, and how the world works, and flip it on its head. That's pretty much Japanese mythology. And yet somehow it still works the same. Because of that, demons are always bad. But if you look at all other practice, excluding anything that roots from Judaism, demons are actually good. Actually really good. They're the good guys. They're the ones that aren't trying to trick you. But you look at anything that's like, hey, high frequency beings like archangels and shit like that, and angels and any form of angelics in general, right? They're high frequency. They need constant attention. They need constant feeding. Demons don't. And they are kind of the ones that decided to talk to people and try and take over, right? If you believe in a particular god, but whatever. Ironic that Yahweh is, by the way, that's God's name. Yahweh, a lesser deity, was smart enough to go and talk to humans and be like, I am your only creator. But there's a very interesting theory. Did you know that in Norse mythology, there is a tree that gives apples, and those apples give pretty much eternal youth type shit and magic and powers to the gods? Not exactly that, but pretty much, right? Now, if a human were to eat that, they get the same powers. So what if Adam and Eve were, deceived into eating one of these apples or told about one of these apples, and it was possibly from a particular god that had always wanted to rule over all of the other ones, that was a bit of a trickster and had the ability to transform, and one of his kids is a snake. I'm not saying that God is Loki. I'm just saying that there's potential. But whatever. I don't have any beliefs, but the number one thing I took away is that there's a lot of wishful thinking involved with it. Honestly, yeah. Manifest your own destiny. That's the best thing to look at. Whatever makes you the best person you can be. Lucifer's real name was Samuel. When he was in heaven, Trash. Lucifer is not in the Bible. Look up Saint Lucifer. I believe it's Augustine. I could be wrong about that. He was a man that was demonized by the church because of his opposition to Arianism. He was the first account ever put of Lucifer in the Bible because Lucifer was originally Satan in the Bible, and Satan is a mistranslation of Satan, which just means adversary from Hebrew. Now, because they wanted to demonize him, they put his name in the Bible because he was their adversary, and as such, they wanted to make him feel bad, and they wanted to ruin his name and sully him because he was against Arianism, which is pretty much like a concise like structuring of how the church should be run. And it's not the Hitler Arianism, it's a different type of Arianism. Similar spelling, but different. And yeah, that was back in like, I don't know, like 1200s or some shit. But yeah, Lucifer was not in the Bible. There's no hell in the Bible. That comes from, what's it called? Norse mythology and Greek mythology. And yeah, there's no underworld in the Bible. There's like, I think it's either 13 or 17 different accounts of, you know, where they prove that there's annihilationism if you can't have your spirit saved or soul saved in 1 year in purgatory. But, you know, what do I know? I've only been researching this stuff for 17 years. Most powerful archangel in existence took the other archangels of God to kick him out. Which Bible are you reading from? Because that's very different. Did you know that the Japanese believe that some trees have a thirst for human blood? The trees get a thirst after they're standing in a very gory battlefield and will kill anyone that approaches it after said battle. Interesting. I mean, that's technically a form of yokai, wouldn't it? The most likely thing is that the Judeo-Christian god is Badir, and Satan is the new Loki. Holy shit, Trash. You could be a fucking college professor with your knowledge. I have something called semi-permanent memory. If I deem something important, I'll remember it the rest of my life. So, it's a Lake of Fire, the King James Version from the 1800s. Ah, the Bible that was rewritten by the man that, when he was Prince James, wrote the book of Demonology. That King James? Yeah, I've read both of his books. Cover to cover. Well, both of those books. I've read other ones of his, but they aren't as important. So, abracadabra. Nana Trash is now a panda. I'm not a panda! Holy shit. Would you look at that? My color scheme actually lines up with that. And I have the same ears. My ears just need to be black. I grew up in the Southern Baptist fashion. Yeah, well, again, like, you gotta remember, like, there's different churches that all believe different things. Like, there's a reason why it's not one unanimous church. Like, the Holy War over in Israel, alright? It's between the Jewish people and the Islamic people. The original writings of God and the perfect writings of God. One would argue the original is the perfect. Notice how the Christians and Catholics kind of stay out of that? Because they're like, yeah, we know we rewrote shit. Whereas the Quran is the perfected word of God that was removing all misunderstandings. Whereas the original writing couldn't be misunderstood until people rewrote it. So that's why there's a holy war between those two peoples and not everyone else. You don't see the Mormons hopping on over there to yell at people. All right, like, nah, they're just like, all right, yeah, we believe in aliens and that's about it. Bye. You know, like, if you held classes in Discord, I would show up to them all. Well, fun fact, I actually talk about all this on my TikTok, so go follow me on TikTok. Trash_boy___. It's my IRL TikTok. I talk about all this stuff. I've actually did a thing where I organize my things. I don't have playlists because I don't know how to do that, but I do add the titles to them. And the titles are different ones for different things. Green is me talking about nature stuff. Blue is me talking about mythological creatures. The black one is me talking about cryptids. And then if it's got like a black bar at the top, that's me talking about my practice. If it's got a white one at the top, that is me talking about updates and whatnot. If it's got just red text and no background, that's me talking about something important. And if it's got just a white bar at the bottom for the talking, or for like the title, that is me talking about Buddy, the paranormal entity that has been following me since I was 9 years old, and the sole reason that I've been interested in the paranormal and started studying all of this. Yes. Practice a mix of beliefs these days. Yeah, no. Yeah, bam, embrace your inner panda. I guess I will. Okay. I don't have TikTok and I don't want it, but I might actually have to get it because honestly, like, it's not as bad as everyone thinks. I used to think, I was like, oh god, that stupid dancing app. No, it's actually fucking cool. Now, obviously take everything with a grain of salt. So many people on there, once you get into like spiritual TikTok, honestly just search up things that you want. Like your For You page will cater to what you press like on and what you watch a full video of, and what you search up, right? So if you search up a lot of VTuber stuff, you'll be constantly recommended VTubers on your For You page. If you search up aliens, you'll get a bunch of alien stuff. You search up just funny anime stuff, you'll get funny anime stuff. You want cool anime stuff, you get cool anime stuff. You know, like, it's just what you watch the most of. It's not as bad as everyone thinks. Now, I'm not gonna lie, my IRL account, it's just a lot of really attractive alt girls dancing and telling me they hate me and want to step on me, but that's fine. That's what I want it to be. Okay? But Horror Floor is where I have all my creepy stuff. And then, yeah. And then my VTuber one's just a bunch of VTuber stuff and anime. So I practice a mix of Norse paganism, Celtic Druidism, Wicca, Satanism. Satanism is just atheism. Christianity and Taoism. Nice. Also, why did they portray Jesus as white when he came from Israel? That always confused me. It just proves to you why, well, let's just get this out of the way as well. Okay, so the first people, according to the Catholic and Christian Bible, is Adam and Eve, right? Who then they reproduced and made, God, what's his name? Balder and, oh no, it's something in Abel. Fuck, what's his name? Jesus Christ, I'm brain farting, give me a sec. What is it? Fuck, what's his name? Something in Abel. Cain and Abel. Thank you, Geki. Thank you. Yeah, Cain and Abel. And then Cain and Abel ended up having children. Who did they have children with? Their fucking mom. Yeah. That is literally the one of the first things that happened in humanity according to Catholicism and Christianity. All right. Mom fucking. Yeah, fuck your mother. Yeah. So, if that's the religion you want to follow, I'm just saying. Nothing wrong with it. It's technically a metaphor. The whole book is about metaphors. But people are like, it's gotta be real. It's like, well, in the Old Testament it says, are you Jewish? Well, no. Then why do you follow the Jewish text? What? The Old Testament is the Jewish text. That is the Torah. Jesus died so you didn't need to follow that anymore. What? You know, like that. So many people don't understand what the fuck they're reading. And it's like, read it cover to cover. Well, that's not how you're supposed to read it. Even a fucking child knows you have to read a book cover to cover to have a full opinion on it. What the fuck? Damn it, trash has fallen to the degenerate side. Wait, what? Don't add Nas for work and TikTok, trust me? Hey. That's my shit. Fuck you. Alright. I know it's an odd mixture, but they just had parts that struck core with my beliefs. While Israelites and Middle Eastern folks are genetically from the Caucasus Mountains, hence why it's technically Caucasian. Wow, I'm always big still, sorry. Well, I mean, technically, if you're from, like, Egypt, you could be white as shit, so, I mean, it is what it is. We're just cousins at the end of the day. Yeah, pretty much. Literally motherfucking cousins. Yeah. I don't know why my one eye keeps closing on my tracking. So everyone is inbred and cousins. The world isn't becoming Ohio. The world is becoming Alabama. Yeah, it was already Alabama. So that's how MILFs. God damn it, Burn. I don't think I'm getting any more of this reading done, so let's just do this. I don't mind this conversation. I find this shit funny as all hell and fun to talk about, so. Alright, I did export that, right? Yeah, I did. Okay. Alright. Chat's delayed. That do happen. It do happen. But, yeah. Alright, you know what? It's bothering me. I gotta move this chat to the other side. Like, I've got to. Alright. So just give me a sec. I gotta add a scene. And I gotta move... this one? I think it's that. Yep. Alright, and now I've gotta get rid of the other one, but I gotta find where this one is. I just gotta reorder things. I'm sorry, just give me a moment. Okay. Alright, and now I gotta move my YouTuber model over to there. And now I can move myself in VC face. Alright, you're gonna allow me to bring up my settings, I'm sorry. General settings, save. Alright. 5, 4. Wait, why was I on 7? 7 is 5. Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Okay, I'm just moving stuff around. Don't mind me. Okay?
Oh, I gotta move over a little bit more.
That looks better.
Alright, now I gotta save that. God damn it. I gotta adjust the thing that you guys can't see. Alright, good enough. Alright.
Burn, you caught a thing. What was he? A Goldeen. Nice.
That's what I thought, stupid fish. Oh, God. You want to know something funny? I would love to hear something funny.
Sweet home Alabama. Oh, God.
Alright. Pop. Alright, and now I gotta move. Where's the goals? Goals. Unlock. Move to top.
Hey, look at that. The goal says bills. If someone wants to help me with bills, I will not cry. But I will cry if I don't get to my bills.
Oh, boy. Alright, and now... Oh, I should probably adjust that to actually face me with where I am. Alright. Boop.
Hi.
Well, the 3 genetic gene pools are from southern Africa and the Caucasus Mountains in Asia. The Caucasian folk are from the northern Africa and north. All Native American, Pacific Islanders, and even Russians are of Asian descent, and all people from the 3rd gene pool is from the central and south.
Yes! Finally, fucking somebody that knows shit. Thank you. My God. Okay, so I've been saying forever, everyone's like, Native Americans aren't related to Asians. I'm like, bro, literally Bering Land Bridge. And they're like, what? I'm like, we literally might. How do you think humans got here? Right? Fuck. Come on, man. And they're like, and it's like, all natives in the Americas came from Asia when our land was connected. Like, come on. And the power of BB and intimidation on my side will catch into fish. Oh, God.
From the Central States area, and every time I hear about families falling in love with each other, we're just glad it's not from our state. And this time around, I'm from Western Kentucky. I live in Canada. You guys have way too many fucking states with different things. By the way, and cousins fuckers are in Eastern Kentucky. Wait, never mind. I remembered my family in town. Oh, shit.
I have been censored. Shit. All right. So, would you guys like to hear a moral dilemma? And it's one that I never expected to need to think about, and now that it has been brought to my attention, I must make other people think about it. Okay? Okay. The only reason that incest is frowned upon is because of genetic mutations causing, like, birth defects and stuff, right? Because it's just not good, right? Because humans won't develop correctly. Correct? That is the main reason why it was hated and why it was deemed morally incorrect. I don't know how I feel about that. Again, this was brought up to me. These are not my thoughts. It's just something that I've thought about, and I don't have an opinion, and I'm still confused on, okay? So if it's because of genetic defects with, you know, breeding, shall we call it, what about gay couples? Think about it. Like, taking out of account, like, you know, stereotypes of certain regions. The main reason that inbreeding and relationships with family members is frowned upon is because of birth defects. That means that homosexual partnerships with family members is technically okay, which I don't like, because morally we are trained to think that it's incorrect, right? That's what we are taught, right? Which obviously, yes, that is incorrect, but like, it's not something you should do with a family member. But the main reason that that became morally incorrect was because of the birth defects. So in theory, homosexual couples of family members should be okay. And I don't like that thought, because morally it's incorrect. And yet scientifically, it's just fine. And I don't like that. Censor the family made child. Oh no. Hidden opposition. We only speak English in my chat, please and thank you. I can't moderate other languages. If inbreeding is frowned upon, why is England on a fucking high horse? Oh god. Right? I mean... yeah, when you think about it, a lot of royalty back in the day. Like, that's where the whole, like, Game of Thrones idea came with all of it. And it's like, yeah, well... Yep. But yeah, so, like, that was brought up to me one day. And that was, like, a month ago. And it still fucking bothers me. Because I'm just like, I mean, technically, yeah, it's okay. But also, it's wrong? Trash. Why do you think they say to kiss the homies goodnight? Hey, kissing the homies is fine. I always kiss the homies goodnight. That is my ninja way. Alright? But, like, bruh. I am a little upsetty spaghetti about this one. The fact that I need to put more than, like, 2 seconds of thought into it bothers my brain. Because I am very stupid. I'm stupid, but I know things, but I'm stupid. And this actually makes me think, because, like, scientifically, yeah, it's fine. But, like, morally, it is, wow, no. But, like, it's only morally because of the science. So, if the science says okay, then, like, what the fuck? What are your shower thoughts? These are not my shower thoughts. This was something someone brought up to me. And it's been haunting me, dude. Fucking haunting me. I don't like it. I'm very upset by it. But yeah, that's the thing. My shower thoughts are generally just like, can I hit this note while singing? Yeah. That's about it. That's all my shower thoughts are. I know, but what are they? It's just like, I don't know. I only really think about work and how I can, like, change my content, how I can restructure my content, how I can make things easier to do, how I can make things harder, how I can organize things in such a way that it makes it easier for other people to understand it. More efficient ways to do stuff. Things that I need to get done. That's pretty much all my brain ever thinks about is work. But mind you, I'm also a workaholic. So, like, again, that's why I have 9 YouTube channels. I mean, several of them you guys will never see. They're, like, for uploading specific things that I need for other websites. But, like, not the point. You know. Yeah. Because how that up there says bills and it says $0, that haunts me. So stuff like that's why I'm constantly worried about work and thinking about how to restructure shit. Mind you, I did just set that to that today, because I was thinking about it and I was like, oh shit. But the new tattoo is supposed to be my goal, and then I thought about it, I was like, I should probably get rent before I even consider a tattoo. So I set that, and then new tattoo. I saved the number of where it was at, and then I will be setting that aside for me. If Trash is thinking of dirty things in the shower, I think that road is a road I'd rather not go down. I would not think of doing dirty things in the shower. You know how hard it is to clean that shit up in the shower? Nah, man, we don't need desert jellies. Fuck that shit. Nuh-uh. Your boy thinks about singing and work, and that is all. Okay, you have a very productive brain. I think it's just the fact that I have ADHD and I'm autistic, so could be that. By the way, neither of those is technically diagnosed, but like my autistic friends were just like, bro, you totally have autism. I was like, what? It was like, well, number one, autistic children group together, and we're all autistic, and you hang out with us. And I was like, well, that doesn't mean anything. And then they're like, also, when you do math, I was like, yeah. It's like, and you were just given numbers spoken to you.
Oh,
Yes.
Thanks for the follow, Kohai.
Nero Almaza. Thank you for your follow. So they're just like, when you do math and someone just speaks the numbers to you, yeah. Do you see it in front of you? And I was like, yes. And they're like, yeah, that means you're autistic. And I was like, what? I got a question for you. You got a question for me. All right, let's hear this question. Because we're done for reading green text for now. So let's see. How would you feel about being part of a random act of kindness? I would not. I am an asshole. I am the worst person to ask for shit like that. In general, the human population has been divided into 3 major races. Caucasoid. I'm not even gonna attempt to say that because that will come across as bad. Hey, thank you for the show. Fair enough. Here you go. You didn't need to do that, but I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, don't say that last one. Oh my God, you can. No, we're gonna say mango. All right, as that one. Don't say that. That's actually racist. You can't actually say that. Oh my God, that's the term that we used to use for people with mental retardation. Do not use that. That is racist. That is not the correct term. Oh my goodness, that is not it. No. National Genetics Research Foundation apparently is racist. You do not use that term. Oh my fucking Christ, my guy. But you in the shower, you gotta turn the water on. Yeah, I used my hand. Like, well, I'm still fully clothed, and I lean in, and I'm like, got it, and then it makes it so the water's warm enough by the time I actually get in. Because I live in fucking Canada, and none of our shit works. I am curious, though, Nero. What was that random act of kindness going to be? That is a scientific term for those of Asian descent. It is not. It is not. No. No. It is Homo sapien and then dash, and then it's like, it says region, or like the particular region type thing. It not, no. The main region of Asia is not Mongolia. Okay, no. That is not what it is. No. Wait, me? Nani? Is it funny or stupid that my half-Mexican friend that looks fully Mexican chose his nickname as... I don't know, Geki, what do you think? You're here, right? What do you think of that one, buddy? That sounds like a very interesting one. Hey, yo, 1 out of 3 on the daily sub goal. Let's fucking go. We need an actual Mexican's opinion on that, so... Wait, you take showers with your clothes on? No, I don't. I turn it on when I'm outside of the shower. That way, by the time I'm unclothed, I can get into the shower, and then it's already warmed up enough. You know, living in Canada, we don't got, like, fucking working shit. It's funny and stupid at the same time. Thank you, our resident Mexican has approved. Alright, wait, you take showers at all? Of course, I don't like being stinky. I actually have to take a shower after, stream tonight. I have a lot of shit to do after stream tonight, my god. Like, blame Geki? We never blame Geki. Well, I mean, I often blame Geki, but we never blame Geki. Offensive dated relating to the broad division of humankind, including indigenous people who use it. Yes, I'm aware. I'm just saying that the term is still commonly used today to refer to people with Down syndrome. Okay? And it is based off of a racial stereotype of people from Mongolia looking like they have Down syndrome. That's why we don't use that. That's why we don't use that, okay? Like, it is better to use, like, Homo sapien sapien dash, and then, say, like, Africanus, or, like, Caucasus, or, fuck, there is one for Asia, but I cannot remember what the fuck it is, but it's not, I can guarantee you it's not Mongoloid, no. That is not how we label it currently. That is, as it says, dated. Orientals? No, because I believe saying Homo sapien sapien Oriental would also be considered offensive. But like it would be technically the Oriental region, but even Oriental is considered offensive nowadays, and it's like, goddamn. Okay, I'm going off of internationally approved scientific sites. Yeah, I'm using like more of like how we defined humans as like a biological standpoint, you know, like again, like Caucasus, Africanus, right? But like actually like Homo sapien sapien, you know, and like Homo sapien Neanderthalis or Neanderthalis, Homo sapien, what is it? Fucking Thurensiensis, right? Because they're technically Homo sapiens, but they aren't necessarily Homo sapien because we're sapien sapien. Yeah. We were in JR2C together, and the Crayon Eater, the guy who is in Marine boot camp right now, shouted, "Woo!" During our awards ceremony, Major gave him permission to say it once. That's fucking amazing. Yo, what's up, Devil Satin 666? We're literally talking about stuff like your name. You know, burrito. Why should we define humans with this stuff, though? Why can't we just call ourselves land fishes? Honestly, facts, though, bro. I want to be a fucking land fish. Let's go. What type of fish would I be? I'm back from ads. Welcome back, friendo. Oriental specific to Southeastern Asia and Japan, to be exact. Yes. Can we take a second and realize Trash and me both donated something to see a Mexican, aka Geki, in a maid outfit? Can we just let this get... Okay, to be fair, I think I helped out quite a bit with that. Every time I stopped by, because you would message me like, hey, we got to do that. Somebody censored me. The hentai is coming. Every time that like you messaged me, I was like, all right, time to drop 2,000 points because that's all it'll let me drop today. And yeah, that's the thing. I want to be where the eagles are. Bro, I saw a bald eagle earlier today. Did you know that the bald eagle is more commonly found in Canada and Mexico and not the United States? More commonly? Not saying it's not found there, it's just more commonly found in the countries surrounding it. Where are the tentacles? Oh god, where's Frosted Fricks? He's always got one or two going behind him at all times. I'm sure that could be fun. But Nero, I do have a question. I think I asked it already and I don't know if you already replied. But what was that random act of kindness that you were going to ask? Because I just gave my immediate response, which is my dumbass brain being like, nah, fuck you, I'm an ass. The Prime sub? Oh, fair. Because I don't have Amazon Prime, so I can't do Prime sub, I can't pass it along. That I want to fly high. Nani? Why you want to fly high? To hit a mountain? I randomly go out on Twitch searching for streamers with few viewers and give them so I can randomly help people every month. Oh, that's fair. A little heartbreaking, not gonna lie, that I just got told I have few viewers because one of my chat rules is don't mention view count, and I don't know what it's at because it's turned off for a reason, but, you know, cool. I have an active chat, that's all that matters to me. Yeki, we can't talk about your tentacles fetish right now. Yeah, we can. We can always talk about his tentacle fetish. I'm already censored. It's fine. Sorry, that's not my intention. It's all good. You know, it's just, you know, hurts the ego a bit. No big deal. Korea, Vietnam, Japan, Papua, New Guinea, Tibet, etc. Not China, Mongolia, India, or Russia, but the rest of the Pacific Coastal Asia, the Orient. Yes. Or as my grandfather would call it, no. No, he's Dutch. He wouldn't even say that. He'd be like, all right, yeah, they were nice to me. I'm nice to them. If there was a company that could give you prosthetic animal appendages, tails, ears, and whatnot, what would you get? Me? Straight up? My inner weeb wants to say a monkey tail so I can pretend I'm a Saiyan. But like, The trees are talking to me. No, Bio, it's I am the Lorax. I speak for the trees, and for some reason they speak Vietnamese. You know, like that's what it is. Oh, Trash, I'm well aware of your help in that goal, and I'm glad we hit it, because I can't wait to see Geki shake it on camera to firework. Oh, God, that's what you're making him do? Poor thing. Alright, Trash, what do we do when we're out of ideas? I don't know. What do we do?
I'm out of ideas.
Here, allow me to, I'm just gonna do this while I try and figure out what I want to talk about, because I'm stupid.
Hey, stop! Why? I just don't get it. I always catch you fuckers watching this sick shit. This is sickening.
It's time to stop. It's time to stop, okay? No more. Where the fuck are your parents? Who are your parents? I'm gonna call Child Protective Services. It's time to stop.
Don't let your kids watch it!
Yeah, I'm thinking content ideas, things. Alright, do you guys want to hear my ideas for things that I want to do? What was that? That is just a random thing that I made one day because I got bored. There's also, like, I have a whole bunch of random stuff. Like, if someone were to tip, like, 1,000 bits, like, specifically, it has to be 1,000. Not 999, not 1,001, 1,000. It triggers a certain other animation. If someone tips 666 bits or $6.66 or anything that is continuous sixes after... I know it was Geki. It was. My stream has a lot of random bullshit. This one is controlled by you guys. Yeah, the one was controlled by me. It's gonna be glorious. The clips will be made that day. Nobody ever makes clips on my channel. That's something I want to talk about. Make fucking clips on my channel. Come on, guys. I'm using it for TikToks. No, you can't prove it, bro. I literally says Chica, and then there's a little circle, and then it says Geki 31, and then another little circle and says this minute. Fuck you. I'm lost. Where am I? There I am. Haha. I don't know why, but I love that. Okay, love that I'm saying. Yeah, that's just one of them. There's one I need to disable before he does it. No fucking way, wait, bro. I should have Geki do the cheeky dance. Oh, I mean, that is a lot of work, though. Like, that is a lot of work. We could talk about the effects of the signs of the advanced dementia and Alzheimer's. I don't really care much for it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I could explain how it happens, but that's about it. But like, I'm not gonna lie. That's not really something that's too hello, copy in here type thing, you know. Now that is interesting. What is the fact that I multi-stream and you can actually go to my main platform, which is YouTube, because I'm trying to swap everything over from Twitch over to YouTube because I much prefer YouTube because it has all of my shit over there. You know, like my YouTube videos and my shorts, which are pretty much just my TikToks, and my stream VOD archive, you know, and then my streams are also over there. So, I mean, hi, what's up? Hey, Twitch, say hello to YouTube. It's actually Thank You, who is actually already here on Twitch, but, you know, they're over there on YouTube. You can see it. All right, rather twerk. I know. Wow, okay. Trash probably don't want me making clips that take everything out of context. No, I want clips. Make fucking clips. I need people to make clips on my stream, bro. That's no one ever does. I need it. Geki, hi YouTube. We can compare the signs of Joe Biden's behavior. Oh no. No. You gotta remember, I'm Canadian. I don't give a fuck about America. As much as I want to move there, I don't plan on moving. So, tried to clip you vibing to that redeem, but it broke. Oof. Alright. Well, I tried to clip something earlier, but I accidentally exited out of it. Oof. The struggle. Oh yeah, so those emotes hopefully will be done by the end of next week, and we will have the new love, the bonk, and the smug emotes, which are going to be like my actual me as opposed to like my old design of which was like a cute little mouse. I still need to come up with a mouse design for this, but I might, depending on how these emotes come out, I might end up talking with this artist and making them my main artist. So, what was the content idea you were going to say? So, I've mentioned it before, but like I try and structure all of my content in such a way that I can repurpose it for other things. You know, like TikToks can be uploaded onto YouTube Shorts and Instagram Reels, right? Like that's a very basic one, but I have it set in such a way that my streams are for specific content. Like each day of the week is different, right? Like this is my community content night where we make content together, right? And that's why I was recording earlier, right? And you guys get to be a part of it. You guys can suggest things that I can record, and generally tonight is when we record a bunch of TikToks, but because I'm so far ahead on TikToks, I only need 21 a week, and I was at like 80 something. I'm good for a few weeks, but I needed some for Horror Flora, which is my horror channel. But like Monday is when actually Geki here in chat, and Banana and we play Halo, right? And then Tuesday it's supposed to be an art stream. And, you know, I've been meaning to start this this schedule for a little while. I've just been, like, busy doing other stuff where I'm just not feeling certain things. But I'm trying to get on top of things to actually stick to it. Yes, absolute facts, bio. Absolute facts. Fuck the French. All right. Especially Quebec. All right. Yes, Tuesday is art streams, because for those that don't know, if you use !coffee, like KOFI, I make free animated wallpapers and overlays. Well, they're not animated overlays, but they could be if I wanted to. For people to download for their streams, or just to have if they want, right? They can use it as backgrounds for the YouTube videos, just their desktop, whatever. It's all free, right? Or pay what you want, but I list it as free. So I like making, you know, free content for people. So that's my art streams, which are the Tuesday nights. And then Wednesday, we do challenge run stuff. Oh, I'm still boosted, by the way, if you guys are trying to remove all of them. So I want to do challenge run videos where it's like Oblivion, but I can only do this, or I can only use this, or Skyrim, but I never leave blank, or like Fallout, but I'm restricted to this type of playstyle, or like Pokemon, but I can only use Pokemon that are this type, right? Like that kind of stuff, like challenge run stuff. And I want to take that, and then after my Friday streams, I'll sit down and I'll write out a script, and then I'll do a voiceover on it, and then the next day is when I do all the editing. Yeah, Montreal is in Quebec. And then Thursday is my community content night, where we sit down, we record things together, right? Whether it be TikToks or it's, you know, YouTube videos, that kind of thing. Fallout, but you can only use a spoon. Yeah, like stuff like that. Exactly that. But the thing is, I'm not going to complete the entire game. It'll be like part 1, part 2, right? Because I'm only streaming for 3 hours at a time. So I need to condense that down to about a 20 to 30 minute video, right? With a voiceover of explaining what we've been doing, how we're going about things, talk about interesting stuff. So I need to like make notes, or I need to ask somebody to make notes of anything they deem notable while streaming it, right? Skyrim, but only wearing a bucket and can only use a wooden sword. Yeah, like shit, exactly like that, you know? So yeah, like that would be the Wednesday thing, but like Thursday is like community content, we make things together, blah, 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 right? And then at the end of the community content night, usually for the last hour, obviously we didn't do that tonight because we started talking about a bunch of other stuff, but we'll play like a casual game, right? Because like I want to record at least 21 TikToks and record 3 horror floor stories. Right, that is the plan for community content night. And then for the final hour, because that should not take more than 2 hours, right? for the final hour, we do a casual games like Minecraft or Ocarina of Time or Pokemon or Digimon, you know, like that's the idea. And then Friday nights is Community Laughs streams. It's a very tentative title, but you know, it's just stupid dumb shit. So 30 minutes of you laugh, you lose. So you guys will submit a whole bunch of like random videos, and if I laugh, I lose, right? What do I lose? Nothing, but like, you know, it's just whatever, right? 1 hour of a shit/funny game, right? So like a really bad game or a funny game, right? Maybe I'll play with viewers, maybe I'll play with friends, maybe it's solo player, like who knows, right? But like an hour of just doing that. And then for the final hour, again, just the casual game that we play, right? Whether it be Minecraft, Ocarina of Time, Pokemon, Digimon, whatever, right? So that's kind of my plan, and I would love to have a bit of help if someone wants to like try and help keep me on track. Banana and Cam already do a bit, but they've also got their own shit going on as well. So the more people that are able to lend a hand, with pretty much being like, hey, make sure we're doing this tonight, or like, are you ready for this tonight, would be incredibly helpful. Yeah. You got your wish? I got my wish. Wait, Nani, the fuck? Oh, and Lydia is the only follower you can use. Oh, no. Okay, Mouse, I'm going to bed. Have a good one. All right, I love you, Geki. You have a good night, man. Sure. I just came in, but sure. Hey. So, like, yeah, it's more of like I have like a section in the Discord that is for like people that are lending a hand with stuff and all that. I need to learn video editing too. Ever since I discovered YouTube, I've always wanted to learn content creation. All right. What program do you want to use? DaVinci Resolve or Adobe Premiere Pro? Premiere Pro is a little outdated, I'm not going to lie. Even the most newest version is a little outdated. I would encourage you to look up DaVinci Resolve, but I personally use Premiere Pro because that's just what I've been using since I was 12. So it's just what I know. But I would highly encourage DaVinci Resolve because it is significantly better than Premiere Pro. And I have not found a single thing in DaVinci Resolve that I couldn't do in, a single thing in DaVinci Resolve or in Premiere Pro that I couldn't do in DaVinci Resolve. Mind you, I don't do anything fancy, but DaVinci Resolve is way better. Plus it has color grading and there's thousands of tutorials for it online. But I can teach you the basics of editing stuff like efficiently. But I just don't know all of its shortcuts. I got OBS, but I don't know jack crap. Any advice would be great. That's kind of what my YouTube channel is. Believe it or not, that is what my YouTube channel is. It's teaching people how to do shit. It's kind of the whole thing. Yes, let's go to my channel. My videos. Yeah, it's like turn any device into a webcam, separating audio in OBS, how to green screen / chroma key in OBS, adding subtitles to your stream, tips on how to do better at Twitch. I actually probably need to rewatch my own video on that. How to add a poll overlay, optimize your stream with browser docs, adding colors so you get an OBS theme, like stuff like that. But yeah. Which channel out of the 9? Trash Mouse. It's my main channel. BRB? Alright, I will see you when you're back, homie. I don't know why it winked, but you know what? Whatever. Yeah, but like video editing really isn't that hard. But I would encourage DaVinci Resolve over Premiere Pro. But I'm just used to using Premiere Pro and all my shit is already set up in it. I don't want to reset it all up. If I end up getting a second PC and I can do like 2 PC setup, then I will swap to doing that. I will use DaVinci Resolve because I'm already doing everything else, so why the fuck not? But yeah. Yeah, I can teach you guys video editing if you want. It really depends on what you want to learn as well. Because like some things you think are video editing, but it's actually like After Effects editing. Which you can do in Natron, but I don't have experience with Natron, so I don't really know. Why don't I see Tank in chat? What you mean? What do you mean? Tank's right there. Literally right behind my hair. Right there. I got the little YouTube logo on him. Yeah. So I've got like a lot of ideas that I want to do for like different content. And, you know, like I really want to just sit down and have like a proper schedule made on my phone that reminds me to go do things at certain times, you know? And I need to find an app that'll actually help that. He's not in the Twitch chat, but he's in your stream chat box. Yes, so you see the little YouTube logo next to him? He's talking on YouTube. Because I'd mentioned that I want to make YouTube my main platform, so he swapped over there to boost my views on YouTube. Yeah. Actually, now that I think about it, I gotta bring up this, I gotta go like this, I gotta grab that, I gotta make sure that I'm actually situated in this a certain way. So I'll click on this. Not that you guys can see that what I'm doing, but I can see it. Okay, and then if I do this, that's fine. And this one needs to be moved over. Now I gotta save it. You guys don't know what I'm doing right now. Don't worry about it. It's not important. Ta-da! It's invisible stuffs. I just need basics. One of the best editors, in my opinion, is Kuzan. They edit/make for Trap and Tautless's videos, and she's always does an amazing job. Yeah, I think, hey, there you go. Oh no, my iPad had an error occur. Oh my goodness. This is why Apple products suck, because once they're outdated, they don't work correctly. Haha. You stupid thing. Dismiss. What the shit is happening? Good thing that my super outdated phone still works, though. God damn. Gotta monitor my stream somehow. This iPad's garbo. But, yeah, like, I would say, like, if you want to learn a specific editing style, like, there's a whole bunch of, like, different editors out there that teach you how to do stuff. But if you want to get good at something, like, obviously, like, it's going to take you a long time and a lot of practice, but there's no harm in searching up tutorials on how to do things. iPod is bricked. I actually have 2 iPod Touches, not iPhones, iPod Touches. I forgot how tiny these are. I remember these being dope as fuck as a kid. It is, like, so itty-bitty. Like, it is a fraction the size of my phone. Like, what the fuck? Can't stay awake, so goodnight trash, and I had to take you out of context on the clip. You set it up so too nicely, not... Well, now I'm concerned, but okay. But you have a good night, Barn. I love you, homie. The most powerful weapon is a salt and pepper shaker nunchuck. I'm gonna have to disagree. Purely based off the fact that nunchucks are amongst the worst weapons on the planet. You took a perfectly good stick and you made it worse. Okay? Like, the best weapon on this planet is stick. Always stick. What is an arrow? A stick. What does it get fired from? Stick with a string. What is a bow staff? A stick. What is a spear? A pointy stick. What is a sword? A metal stick. You took stick and you broke it. And you swing it. You've removed reach from stick. You have made inferior swing to stick. You made worse stick. Yes, to stick, but worse stick. What is wrong? Why would you do this? Nunchuck is worst weapon. You took a perfectly good stick and ruined it. Stick is best weapon. I remember the iPod Nano. Bro, I remember that shit. Bro, do you remember the iPod Shuffle? Like, goddamn. Alright, fuck this iPad. Outdated ass piece of shit. Gotta remove you from my setup. I mean, it can't even load Twitch. It needs to use, like, Safari in order to load up Twitch. Bow is better, because you can still beat the piss out of someone. But bow is stick! Bow is stick with string. And fires stick with feather and rock. Okay, like, that is, it's still stick. You can't deny it, it's still stick. Okay, sword, metal stick. Like there's no beating stick. What is a mace? A stick with a ball. Okay, like, you can't beat stick. Javelin is stick. But nunchuck is broken stick. Not good stick.
Yeah, it's a stick that launches other sticks.
Exactly. It's still stick. You could grab one end and swing. You do that with nunchuck, it fold. You made worse stick. Not good. Bad stick. That's just how it goes, man. I cannot believe it, but it's how it is.
What a great fucking conversation. Oh, man. Yeah, now do you guys understand why I say I'm fucking stupid? Like, that should explain it enough. But yeah, as I was saying, though, about, like, content related stuff, like, that's what my plans are for content. And then I also need to, like, I want to eventually get daily uploads on my Horror Floor account. Now, there is a website that I know of that allows me to sit down and record my own voice, and I can make my voice into one of those robot voices, and the more lines I do, the better it'll be. And I've been meaning to do this for almost a year now, but when I eventually get around to doing it, then I can completely automate... Oh, I got out. I was kind of expecting that to stay in. I can automate doing the Horror Floor stuff, right? But, I don't know. Because then I can just... boop, boop, done, right? It gives me an auto file of the text. I don't need to sit down and actually record it, you know?
Fuck you!
Right on, you fat fuck. Facts, though. But yeah. Alrighty. However, we are at the 3-hour mark, which means that I gotta go find someone to raid, because I assume that... Yeah, I do. Okay, I have enough people to raid with. So, everyone that is on other platforms, if you want to stop by Twitch, you definitely can, and I will be tossing them over at somebody. I still don't know how to do raids on YouTube, and I need to figure out how to do it correctly, but at the moment, I'm not even going to attempt to. So, let's see. How about... Alright, guys. Minecraft or VR chat? Pick one. You have 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's see what they picked. Mineshaft. Does this look like a fucking game to you?
I mean, craft. Alright. Oh, I didn't actually make the actual poll. Did you guys want me to make a poll for you? Did you? Here, okay, here. I'll make a... Where go? Question mark. Okay. Minecraft. VRC. Start poll. Where the fuck is the poll? Where the fuck is the poll? Hold on, give me a sec. Alright, 1 or 2 in chat. Minecraft is 1, 2 is VRC. Let's see where we're going. Oh, Minecraft's got 1. Sorry, I got Shaft on the brain. That's fair, Tank. I understand. The pole is north, and there's another one down south. Oh, Tank. It only works in Twitch. Sorry, I should have said that. Yeah, I was gonna say okay. It looked like it went through again. I was like, what the fuck? That's not how that's supposed to work, but it did. Well,
I suppose we're now waiting on Bio, who is probably... I mean, it's going to be outvoted anyways, unless Nero decides to toss it in VRC as well. So... Yep, you know what? We're ending poll. Wow, Minecraft 1, look at that. Damn fancy. Woo. Alright. So, I gotta hop on over into my buddy's stream. And then I gotta mute it so that you guys don't get a shit ton of noise in your ears. He's been streaming for 4.5 hours. Oh, is he ending stream? Hold on. He might be ending stream.
What's this real music? It's gonna be my music. I'm gonna pick it.
Alright, no, he's not ending stream. Okay, I'm throwing you guys on my boy Ted Farkas. For everyone that is not on Twitch, this is where we are going. Twitch, just stick around for the raid to get the extra points. And we'll go on here, we'll click on the raid button, we'll go Ted Farkas. Alright, now you guys are going to have a hell of a fucking time with this man. He's special. Alright, that's the best way I can put this. He's a special man. He's a very entertaining man. He's neat. Alright, you'll love him. I can guarantee you. If you like my chaos, he is like me turned up to 11, but with a beer gut and actually is drinking. Okay, like, man is fucking amazing. He has a lovely voice too. So if you do not already follow me across all my social media, there's the link to my website. It will have literally damn near everything except for my fur affinity, but you can find that on your own. All right. If you are a content creator of your own and you would like to get some free assets, there you are. It has more randomness than you trash. I have used like none of my stuff. You know, like I've done literally absolutely nothing on my.
Wow.
Yeah, like
Hey,
there's been nothing.
That's pretty good.
I'll take your entire stock.
Shut
you guys
the
have
fuck
seen
up! I
nothing.
will fucking laser you with alien
if you
fucking
guys
eyes
feel so
and
inclined,
explode your
or you want to
fucking
just see,
head.
there is my throne. I do not want you to buy me things on it. I want you to suggest weird things for me to review on it. All right, or just like, yeah, I'll add it, whatever. I also want to show you guys the things that I am planning to get for myself at some point. And finally, if you are not part of the Discord, I highly encourage you to join us. So there it is. I love you all. You guys are fucking fantastic. Thank you for making my fucking night tonight. And let's go bug Ted. He's a good boy. He's a really good boy. He's a funny boy. All right, let's go have fun. See you guys later.